I'm not doing that because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been quacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fargan ice holes like yourselves.
Yeah, unless you want to just stick the H in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh my God. 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Molly, Dog struck again.
Real prick.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those are pillows?
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine.
1, 2, 3, Transformers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers Podcast.
Basement Benchwarmers Podcast back after a week off, holiday week off, spring break, out of town. I was in California with the family. I don't know, go around see whatever I did for spring break, I guess. So it's like we start every show. We got Ed, Lee, and Jace here tonight. I think Rick is stopping by later, Mr. Beasley. We'll see if he does, but let's start with Ed. And how was your past 2 weeks?
Yeah, not as interesting as you guys. Oh, I went everywhere. We were flying. I went to Quick Trip like 11 times. Yeah, that's about it. That was the highlight. I didn't even get a car wash because the lines were too long. So, but I'm racking up tons of points there. You guys use your app when you're there?
Oh, yeah.
I have my own walk-up music when I can now. It's pretty cool.
The doors open and his chime plays.
It's that. Yeah, so it's but yeah, I enjoyed Quick Trip.
They enjoy you too.
It's funny. I walk into one today and I'm like, hey, didn't you work at that other one? Oh, yeah, but only for a few weeks. Like, we all know each other. It's like, now I'm like, oh, well, I'll see you at Easter.
You walk in, they got a cheeseburger and a spicy chicken waiting for you. It's like, Norm.
You remember? Well, it's like, remember Motors? You'd go to like to
Freddy's day.
Freddy's.
Yeah, stuff be laying on the counter ready for you.
You'd come in to sit down. It's like, we were working downtown in there and we'd sit down. Like, can't Steve sits there. It's like, Steve's got 2 shots and a beer here.
He's building your pacer.
Oh my God.
Ed gives him a call Simon's way, says, I'm on my visual ready.
That's they would have everybody's laid out. It was crazy. That's a factory town, man.
Right. And they all had the shifts,
Yeah,
so
they knew
people come in and say-
exactly.
Yeah.
Jace, how was your day?
Oh,
Week? Month?
Andy went to Los Angeles, seen the Cubs play the Dodgers on Friday. Poor reliever didn't get taken out. Home run, home run, home run, home run.
Cub reliever? Oh,
Dodger guy.
Dodger.
But yeah, it was an entertaining game. Dodger Stadium, kind of a dump, but it's like a historic dump, so it's nice. It's cool to be in. A lot of stairs, no elevator. Well, they had elevators, but just very weird stadium. But it was a cool stadium still. I'd go back. So
You're saying the home run, home run, home run, home run, home run. I think he said 5. Did you guys see the thing on Kopech yet? A couple weeks ago, like opening weekend, whatever it was.
Yeah, tipping the pitches.
He was tipping his pitches. It was on John Boy.
Yep.
So he was lifting his thumb when he put it in there. His thumb would lift the webbing of. So how does that go? It was this way. So his glove would lift up and kind of open up with his hand in there when he was throwing anything with his thumb on top. So
to fit the.
They knew when it was a curveball.
Yeah, they
coming
knew
in
when it
and
was
they
off
would-
speed. Was how many? 4?
Yeah, he gave up 6 in the game, 4 at that point.
Yeah, and John Boy is showing. I guess who's the? It was
Trevor Plouffe,
Trevor Plouffe,
retired MLB pitcher. He works with them and actually got Kopech and pitches for it.
Yeah. He goes, just take a look at this, and it was pretty. Some of them were pretty hard to see, but a couple of them were obvious, and guys just teed off.
I know there wasn't a.
They see everything.
Yeah, there wasn't one that just got over the fence. They were all, tape measure shots.
I even remember back in high school, some of us was tipping off, or Brian Swistak from Bradford. He went, I think, D was pretty good. He'd hold the ball behind his back across the seams, or with the seams, and then he put it in his glove every time. And he would show you beforehand. And I'm like, guys, watch that. I was teeing off on him.
4.
Yeah. It's amazing what you see, little stuff like that when you're watching.
You know what to look for.
When you're exactly.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, I mean, like
your brother would know that stuff.
Oh yeah.
One of our coaches, when I played high school baseball, obviously one of our coaches, he played high college baseball he played with Paul DeJong actually, and when guys would start tipping stuff or we could pick stuff up, he was calling stuff out and telling us. And
yeah, and then he'd be like, "Come on, Cavelli," and you're like, "Oh, that's a fastball." We used to play that one too.
Actually, it was more one of these.
Yeah,
bang on the trash can.
Well, you're a catcher. What we used to do is the third base coach, if the catcher was leaving his leg open and he could see the signs.
Yep, that's what we.
And
same thing.
Yeah,
yep.
you gotta cover that because some of these guys, the coach would be like, "Come on, where's Picky?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna tee off on this one."
Well, it's actually like interesting because have you seen what Shohei Ohtani's been doing? He memorized his pitch comp and he's been putting it on the inside of his glove, and he calls his own pitches.
Well, it wasn't the guy for the White Sox, the good, the porn stash guy. What the hell is his name?
Porn stash.
No, Cease.
Oh, yeah.
Cease calls his own stinking game too with that little.
I don't understand. I don't know what
gadget.
that thing is. So
Well, so what it is for when the pitcher wears this, on the hat you have that inside piece on your hat, like the little flap inside your hat.
Yeah.
That's where it goes and it clips on. And it says in whatever language you speak, it's programmed in over 100 languages. It says fastball.
Only need 4
low.
for baseball, but all 100. Okay, we'll put all 100 in there.
Well, why do we even need Ohtani then? He doesn't even speak the language. He can't represent baseball.
But
so it
says-
tells the catcher
yes.
what's coming.
Well, so like the catcher typically wears it. It goes under your shin guard. And it says to the pitcher, fastball low and out, curveball wherever. But the pitchers are doing it, and the catcher it's like their helmets are like football helmets now.
So you're from Ireland. It's like throw the fucking curve.
You wanker. That would be great.
The Liam guy from the White Sox is Liam
Hendricks.
Hendricks.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Put another shrimp on the bubby. Austria.
He was way off.
Congrats to Liam Hendrick on finishing his battle with cancer. Also,
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is.
So I'll give you a recap of the inning for that poor kid there. And I ready? Ball, EM hat bats. Ball, foul, strike looking ball, homer. Suzuki, ball, homer. Pellinger, ball, strike looking ball, out the deep center. Pellinger. I mean, it was on the warning track, like a couple steps
you could
away.
have touched the wall.
Patrick Wisdom, strike swinging, ball, strike looking, foul, ball, foul, homer. Then the rest of the inning ends. Then start next inning. Strike looking to Gomes, homer to left. That was the guys. 3 outs he got in between in all that, and then Gomes actually had 2 home runs that game, and he played for I think the Dodgers at one point.
He's played for everybody.
They were kind of booing him a little bit, but I think after he did it, I don't know, whatever. So okay, Willie, we'll
get back to that. We have some stories from
for having nothing to talk about. We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
all,
we
the
got all
time.
kinds of bullshit now.
All the time.
You have your Dodger stories to tell, right, Dad?
Which
from
one?
the game?
Which one?
Well, the Uber joke you could tell, or the Chicago guy.
Oh, that's gonna be one of my. That's my bad.
How's it?
Yeah.
What was? It was good. We missed you, but we had great weather. Awesome.
We had
awesome weather.
We had decent weather. It was like, I mean, we were doing more looking around. So it wasn't like we were at the beach or anything.
On
and our pool was heated.
on
at our
Tuesday,
house,
it was like for that. That day
was sunny and sunny.
Well, it wasn't.
How people do that went away and we're like, yeah, we should better.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good time. That was
fun. Yeah. So yeah, weather was awesome. Except you wake up for this crap this morning.
Yeah.
Was this not the coldest? It felt like the coldest day of the year. It just went like right through.
Well, because you saw the warmth you were in.
The building we were working. The ethnic guys there all weekend and windows open.
Oh,
I'm not joking. It was 5 degrees in the building it felt like a tunnel, and it's a finished building. It was like down the hallway.
You get paint stick, huh?
I don't know. I left. I was there for half hours. I'm going home.
I got to ride around on a golf cart and feel the wind blow right through me like I was Swiss cheese today. First day at the golf course today. That was amazing.
Can you let Willie finish?
What the hell was I talking about?
How was your week?
No, it was good. It was a good week. You know.
Did you get any Cuban?
Glenn chimed in, kind of ironic for someone who works at call another ball. I will have to side with Jace here. That place is not as Wrigley's way nicer.
Oh yeah,
because they redid Wrigley.
Yeah, they restored it.
Yeah, they redid it. This place like has never been. Maybe they put scoreboards in.
The seats.
They got new scoreboards, and it's like his cup holder like fell off. He put his thing in and it fell down. His cup holder. I'm like, it wasn't even tightened by the band. I was like,
did you put it in your pocket for a souvenir?
That's
No, it just kept spinning. So he can.
California. Yeah. Even the cup holders don't work.
We sat in the first row of the second deck, so it was nice. We're right by sitting right above where they have like the chaser for the like advertisements and the score.
Okay.
So we sat right there, right back. So it was nice. The seats were solid seats, but
I got a photo.
It was it was like I said though, it was cool. It was a cool place. I'm not gonna say it wasn't a cool place.
Yeah, I mean, I still want to go there because of the history.
I go.
It's now, isn't it the oldest stadium? I don't know what all that is.
Guess where we sat.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the oldest stadiums now.
Yeah.
Because Yankees knew.
Yeah.
So we got Fenway, Wrigley, I'm guessing, then Dodger Stadium.
It might be the oldest. I guarantee they've done many renovation that place right now. I'd be surprised.
Whose phone is this?
Mine.
Oh, your bedtime.
Oh, my bedtime started?
Yeah.
Sorry. Got to be up at 4:45.
Oh, yeah, Jason. Thanks for the picture of you eating the hot dog.
Yep. I know that was your favorite thing from the weekend.
I couldn't sleep for 2 nights.
So yeah, my
There's
week.
always a hot dog picture. Always with this group.
Oh, should have wore the pink Crocs in the background.
So how'd your week go, Scott? Now with your weird kid.
So my week was I was in Los Angeles also, or California, Los Angeles area. It was cool. We had a good time. It was about 8 days, 9. It was cool. We had fun. Yeah, it was entertaining.
Where did you stay in a hotel or
Airbnb?
Hollywood? Okay,
Good deal on it. We found out the houses were down, and the tax are like a year.
So it's like living down by the lake here.
Oh, I was like, the house was nice. I'm not getting wrong. House was nice, but
It was smaller than ours, right?
no, it was. I think the house was 3,000 square feet with the upper and lower.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
it-
but that's no basement.
No,
was there
no.
a garage even?
yeah.
Okay.
Decent, nice sized garage.
It had
And
a
then,
pool, hot tub.
yeah, so it was a nice house. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking
$3 million.
You're paying. I mean, I think it was originally priced at or built for like one something, but ever since then it's went up and up and went up, and I think it's like 4, 5, 6 years old or something like that too.
Well, they're going to have a problem because they have that millionaire tax starts, I think, on May 1st here.
Mhm.
You seen this?
Yeah,
So
I've
if
heard-
you
yeah.
sell a house, you pay by how much the house is now, like almost like a fine.
Yeah.
So people are selling houses. So the market's really good there right now, but it's going to crash here in about a month.
Yeah.
Because they won't be able to sell. It's like a 10% fee to sell your house. So if you sell a $3 million house
$300,000 comes
off the top, so that's pretty much your
So you're going to sell your house for 3.5.
Yeah.
To protect your money.
Mhm.
So like shoot the housing market
Mhm.
up, and the interest rates are terrible right now.
And then the money can go straight to the people.
yeah, right back to us for the potholes.
Yeah, for the
Arnold,
potholes.
Arnold filling them.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Dude, that was when you were out there.
Yeah.
Did you guys get to try that bullet train that goes from LA to San Francisco? It's going to be done in like 50 years
No.
with all that money they're getting.
So let's start how we start every show, or not start off, but how we do usually. It's good, bad, and ugly. We have a couple weeks of it built up, so let's see if we got any good ones. We'll start with let's start with Willie tonight, and Willie, you obviously get to choose what we start with.
I'm gonna go with ugly, and I'm gonna go with poor Cody Bellinger getting a standing ovation in LA, and then they give him a pitch clock violation.
they did a great tribute to him before the
Did
game.
they really?
It was awesome. It was incredible. It was a cool tribute, really class, and I believe a lot of teams would do that. I mean, there was no hard feelings. It was time to go. He seemed like he was fine with it, and so it was a great, classy little thing. They did a great thing for him.
They?
It was
Yeah.
cool.
It
Very
just
classy.
was so funny. The guy can't look past it for a second here, I gotta call a strike, but I'm sure the Cubs would cry.
Guess who I saw that night? Ex Lion quarterback was there.
Oh yeah, you saw my boy Stafford?
No,
Oh,
Rodney Pete.
Rodney Pete.
Because Holly Robinson, Pete sang the national anthem.
Did you
And
really?
she's really good.
Did
Yeah.
she?
Very good.
Very good.
Very good. Because he was on the field and they showed him, and USC guy.
Wasn't she in? What was it Mr. Cooper or something?
Yeah, hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Hanging with
Yep,
Mr.
great
Cooper, yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah.
Great show. Funny show too.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
good.
way better than my joke. I was going to say Eric Hipple was the quarterback. He goes right for hanging with Mr.
No,
Cooper.
who was the guy? The guy that wrote the book. George Plimpton.
George Plimpton, yeah.
The paper
lion.
Paper lion. Yeah. Hey, that's when he played baseball.
Hey, by the way, Tim's text game on Tuesday. It's not till next Tuesday.
Right.
He made it sound like it's this Tuesday.
Oh no, it's
Did he find someone else yet?
I don't know. I haven't talked to
Well,
him.
I wasn't talking to him tonight, but whatever. So Jace, you're ugly.
How many times have you heard that?
That was an apostrophe in there.
Oh, my ugly. Javier Baez getting paid too much money to not know how to play baseball anymore. So first off, we'll start off like this. He doesn't have an extra base hit all year, but Saturday night in Toronto, let me pimp a home run. Yeah, hits it off the wall, a walking double pretty much. They show AJ Hinch. He looks mad at that. Very next play, Akik Baddoo. There's one out in the inning. Fly ball. I'm just going to run this out. Yep, you're out, Baez. Double play. And AJ Hinch, come on down here. Takes him in the tunnel. Yeah, take your stuff. Go home. And he benched him for the night.
Good for him.
Well, I think that bench wasn't he didn't tag up on a
That's what it was.
That was the
Yeah.
same series.
Yeah,
He jogged out. He had a home run,
Yep.
and then he does this in the same
inning.
Same inning. He did all this.
Like he looks up at the ball and just takes off.
And he wanted the ball.
Yeah, and he wanted the ball. 'Cause
Yeah.
he got a double.
That was his first extra base hit of the year.
Here, he wanted it. He's hitting what 100.
And I told Jace this, and as you get older and see how sports and what you need to do to become good at your sport and be better, he does not work at the craft. He just goes there and he thinks he can just be a good baseball player.
Ain't easy to him for so long, and
And now people know him. He still plays good defense. because defense, you're not going because you're always going to take ground balls, but he don't spend enough time in the cages and do the work. Because defense is really important, but you way more chance.
Defense comes easy.
Big picture.
Defense
Right?
Well, you can get better at hitting.
Yes.
It's hard to get better. I mean, you're going to be good at defense. He's actually going to ding him up pretty soon.
And
You can't stay at that high level for a long time in defense because you lose range, arm.
Yeah. And there'll be nowhere for him then
Mhm.
because he's going to become. He's like I'm telling you. I said this before, and people laugh. He's becoming Ray Ordonez.
Yeah.
The guy who could feel great but couldn't hit.
Yeah.
And at least
Keep
Bias
the
can't be
core together.
What, am I
Keep
wrong?
the core together.
Yeah. The only guy is Schwarber that I'm.
Yeah.
You know,
And Rizzo's been decent.
Yeah, but he was older.
Yeah.
But Schwarber's the only guy because I like Schwarber. But Bryant, he's wishy-washy. We found
Isn't
out.
it an extra base? Has Bryant got an extra base hit yet this year or a home run?
I can look.
I don't think
so.
I don't think
I
know.
don't think he's got a
know
home run.
We were
texting back
talking
and
about it,
forth,
yeah.
So, Ugly was that. Okay, you're ugly.
Oh no, mine's Javi Baez. No. Yeah, that was. I mean,
Yours is Javier Baez. This is Javi.
Yeah. El Mago. No, he's El Pupo.
El Crapo.
I'm losing the craft here. It's been 2 weeks. I'm working on it.
Get back. Build it back up.
I actually released him in a league too the other day. It
saw
was before
Yeah.
that happened
Yeah.
because he's just not hitting.
And
the ball.
I looked at him and I was like, yeah, no.
I mean, you're thinking he's gonna one of these days just break through. We talked about it a couple years ago. We thought he's gonna take that next step, be MVP. Yeah, he took a step.
He was second.
backwards.
Remember, he was second in MVP voting.
Yeah.
Yelich. The only reason Yelich beat him out because Baez didn't do anything wrong, but Yelich is so white hot the last 3-4 weeks, and he won it. Baez was good from start to finish. And
he's playing a tough defensive position.
Yeah.
And he again, same thing with Bryant. They both just gave up. It's
work
like
their craft. Well, Bryant's problem is that dad was trying to work his craft for him.
who knows?
That's what messed him up. The batting and all
I think
that.
he's got some mental.
It was
it's
good
gotta
for a
be
while.
mental.
Yeah, well, and the thing
And
is,
he's a nice kid. I mean, we've met him before.
I thought of this. This all started. This isn't like a knock on anything, but he got married and had kids.
Yeah.
A lot of kids taken away from what you do. I mean, maybe his wife doesn't. You got the money. Why are you worrying about going to the cages and stuff like that?
Why do you think I'm so good at this fucking podcast? No kids.
Talks to himself in the mirror a lot.
Sitting on the toilet writing material all night. Like, shut up, you kids. Get your homework
His
done.
underwear on backwards.
Underwear?
What are those?
I don't need them because I don't have kids.
Brian has 18 hits on the year, 3 doubles, 1 home run.
But it's not at Coors. I don't think he's still hit one at Coors yet. It'll be national news.
Yeah. He's batting
Matt
2
in Louisville, and Chris Bryant hit a home run finally.
and 295 BS 3 and 7.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hard drop. Young. They're close to their prime. Still be under 28, 30. All right. So my ugly in the same. This is because you guys have been out of town. Bud Light was for their woke agenda. Baseball extends alcohol sales into the 8th inning now. Games are going so fast. And finally, the White Sox celebrate Waffle House Day at the park with a 20-person co-ed drunken brawl.
Oh, yeah.
And there was no security. And just a bunch of fat people like rolling around, pulling hair extensions out and shit.
Let him go.
It was the one guy wearing like his uniform's like Rodriguez. The crowd's like, that is got his name in the back of his jersey. He's like front and center in there, you know. And it's like, oh my God, what a disaster. So here's what I'm gonna do. I got a plan. My baseball teams only sell Bud Light after the 6th inning. So the fight between men mincing and feathered boas punching each other in their prosthetic boobies. That would be entertainment. I mean, if that wouldn't even get picked out on MLB Network, you could.
What was this? You said what was the second thing? Bud Light, and you said something else. That wasn't a tag on something you said.
I forget what was the second thing. Oh, the 8th.
Beer.
So we were at that game. That's my first game I went to all year. Holy crap! It was like warp speed. You turn away for a second, go back, it's in 3 pitches already. I'm like, what just happened?
And
what's the count?
and it's actual baseball. They're hitting the ball the other way, you know, pushing guys around the bases.
But I'm going to tell you, I don't know if it'll happen, but I think that clock might go away, and here's why. When they look at their bottom line revenue for food sales and sales, they go, yikes.
Yeah. My brother was in Atlanta the other day.
Did it fly for him?
He said it, and it like regular baseball, and the game was moving.
It was fun. It was fun to watch.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch.
They're going to have half price food and beer before the game to get you in there.
That's what they should do. Is they used to do it is have like $2 hot dogs. You know, if you got early,
right?
Remember that?
We had 2 hot dogs, a fry, and 2 sodas. It was $45.
Damn good hot dogs.
How much of tax was on that, right?
Yeah. Paying for all those politician people.
Feinstein.
Pothole tax. What is that?
Oh my God.
Well, that's the best thing too. I was looking at stat up, remember? And all of a sudden they announced another guy. I was like, oh, what happened? Oh, Swanson just struck out again.
Jeez. So I'm going to be, my ugly is going to be just, I'm going to say something. We'll talk about it later because we're going to talk about the NBA in a minute. But I'm going to say my ugly is the Bucks. I know, but my ugly is Bucks. So we'll talk about them in a minute. We'll move on now. Rick's here. Can't think of your name. You got, I'm not jump. You got an ugly off top of your head?
As long as you keep your pants up.
It's not that ugly.
No? Well, we're going to the bad now. So if you get a bad, you can throw a bad. Okay. So go ahead. Bad Willie.
Bad Willie.
Bad Willie.
What about this Domingo Germain? Did you hear? How do you say his name? Hermain?
Yeah, Domingo Germain.
Germain. Is it okay?
Yep, Germain.
So he was having an awesome game against the Cubs, and I guess they went and checked him out, and he had an inordinate amount of.
It wasn't the Cubs.
No,
not Cubs. The Twins.
Twins.
Rocco got thrown out.
Yeah, Rocco got thrown out. Rosin and sticky stuff on his hands.
That's like on a Thursday.
No, it was not sticky stuff. It was just rosin, and it was these. So
let me finish the story.
Oh yeah, you finish it.
Not
and
rosin
I'll
or
correct it all.
sticky stuff. How about or sticky stuff? And so in most cases, what would happen? They would get ejected. So what happened to him is they made him go wash his hands.
Yeah. And that's why Rocco Baldelli snapped. I would
too.
He should be allowed to pitch.
But then they caught him a second time with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So
well, I can explain it better. So he no. So he comes to the dugout after the inning. The crew chief checks him, and he's like, looking at it's just rosin. He says, you got to go wash your hands off because he said he brought 2 more umpires over, and they said it was just rosin. That's legal. As much rosin as you want, it's legal. They said, go wash your hands off because it's a legal substance. You can use it. He comes back out, and he rosins up again before he leaves the dugout with the rosin bag in the dugout. And the umpire didn't realize that. He tells him, he got mad. He snapped on him pretty much and said, you got to wash it off again. You can't come out here like this. And they talked it over, and it was fine. Boone came out, the whole team came around, and they sent him out, and he pitched. And then that's when Rocco came out, and Rocco got
Now
pissed.
I'm going to correct your story.
Okay, fine.
When what happened was Ryan Baldelli got mad, I think, as they talked to me and do it, but then the umpires got together without anybody but them.
Yep.
And that's when he thought they were discussing, well, he's got to go. And they just came out and goes, oh, well, go ahead, go pitch. So, yeah, but I agree with you. It was crazy. I agree with Rocco Baldelli. I do. Because, I mean, you want any advantage you can get. In this advantage, the guy was pitching great. Get him out of the game. Hey.
I think it was a no-hitter in the 5th or something.
Yeah. And they say his spin rate changed a little bit after that, but they always say the spin rate changes on guys as it gets later.
He struck out 11 batters and 6 in the third inning.
And you can't say it's part of it because as you get tired in the game and all that, and the way they're pitching now every 20 seconds, I mean, that's a lot of work. So, Rick, do you have an ugly or bad or either one?
Why don't you read that?
What is that?
Oh, that's my own. So when I did the Ted Lasso thing, I put it in case I had to read anything.
Now I love coaching.
Yeah.
I love podcasting just as much, so that I thought I'd stop by and visit the bench warmers as our
Did you see that? The Ted Lasso? When I did?
I thought this was a set.
Oh,
it was awesome.
He was dressed as Ted Lasso one night. I forgot about it.
Cookies in little pink boxes.
Yeah.
Well, those
I've
good
never
cookies.
seen Ted
Too.
Lasso.
Thank you, Jenny, for
You haven't
that.
watched it yet?
No. Cable TV.
That's a whole.
Two of us. I used to come over here.
I complain about enough on a password.
Ooh.
You know.
Polar light.
So-
We're talking to you.
You have a bad?
I guess not really a bad, but maybe it is. You were at the Dodger game. Were you at the one where Bellinger?
Yes, we talked about it. We did talk about it earlier, but it was bad. I agree. That was ugly tonight.
Was it? Oh, but that's an ugly. But
Well, it's ugly because it kind of, what the heck?
Rules are rules, but
yeah.
Well, something happened. I was listening on radio, and maybe it happened. You cleared the umpire before.
Oh, really?
So you have to realize what's going on here. This guy played here for 5.
So that tribute to the scoreboard, he doesn't get to it.
Doctors love. They absolutely love the guy. Every time he came up, he was Hayward's home run on Saturday, but it was
the chances that hit a ball in the
4th home run already this year.
He just hates
who's that?
Hayward.
Hayward's the doc.
Who the hell Robert is that?
He might have. Who knows?
Yeah.
I got. Let's throw. I think he needs a lot more than Charlie Lau.
Well, you should figure out what you're going to say.
Yeah, where's yours?
Yeah,
I don't really have a bad.
Okay,
Ed.
You don't say like, "Oh, Jonathan Taze is done," or
Well, that's not a bad. I mean, that's kind of a. I mean, I have.
Changing.
I mean, this is kind of a good bad. Sad.
Yeah, tried to
It's
flop.
The
Come up with something.
The 10-year anniversary of the Boston Marathon bombing is today.
It's kind of bad.
Wow. Well,
it's like a good.
Do you guys remember? There's like a show out. I think it was on Netflix or something. I haven't watched
it.
He's a very strange young man.
He's an idiot. Comes from upbringing. Parents are probably idiots too.
I watched the Netflix thing that just came out.
You remember, guys? What's going on? Hey, how's everybody feeling? By the way, Boston Marathon was bombed a few years back.
You guys ever heard of Hiroshima?
I can't wait till 9/11 comes around.
We're actually having Christmas 8 weeks after 9/11. Anyway, I'm sorry.
I was going to say Bush Stadium. I heard the conference on the way over here. They didn't say that.
Still buying that?
Wrigley's still selling on this.
Only Bud Light after this.
Yeah.
Work.
Anheuser-Busch.
All the conservatives will just not drink, but then all the other guys are gonna drink too much. But they're like, whatever.
You gotta add Ed.
Yeah. Tiger Woods fake gave up and injured again.
Oh, when
in the Masters. Was that the 4th round? Or was that 3rd?
He made the cut and he made the cut.
3rd Saturday morning.
I think he figured I made the cut, did what I wanted. I'm not gonna win this. I'm out.
Yeah.
He just wanted to keep he just wanted to keep the streak alive.
Yeah.
Well, still. I mean, just it's hard. Everybody comes see him and then he's just like, yeah, fuck it, I quit.
I read up on the old green jacket with the Masters. That's pretty intense with those. You can't wear it anywhere outside of Augusta.
Really?
1 year. If you win it, you take it home for a year, but it's got to be back before the first round starts the next year. It's remains at all times.
You have to get permission from Augusta in order to wear it outside of your house. You have to agree to it.
And they took away G. Bushes afterwards.
That ugly thing?
Yeah. If you win more than twice, you don't get a new jacket. They just give you your old one to wear.
Like Bubba Watson?
Oh, yeah, I can't afford it to give you another coat.
Well, I say money for
Foghorn Leghorn. I got. Well, I say, where's your coat?
Jesus, that's what I picture everybody at the Masters standing around with their little white beards and everything.
Like Colonel Sanders.
That's finger licking good.
Us. That Tiger Woods.
What's that boy's name?
I can picture it. That's why it's so. It just works, and I guarantee everybody listening is thinking, "Yeah, that's what how I picture it too."
Well, let's not take Ed to Augusta at all. He'd walk in there and say that's the first person he
we knew
said.
some people there. Brian Chike and his wife were there.
At Augusta?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what round or whatever, but I know that they were telling people on Facebook that they were there.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. I mean, my brother was right down there, but he looked at tickets. He's like, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Just to
They say the best day to go there is like a Tuesday because it's just practice round.
practice
And
round.
everybody's friendly. They'll talk to you and stuff like that. But
Well, so I actually like figured it out, and tickets only start at $450 when you're on the waiting list.
Yeah, but
It's just once those waiting list tickets you get them, people go on Ticketmaster and sell them for $6,000 because they know they'll sell them. Yeah.
SeatGeek.
StubHub.
My bad is so at the Dodger game, 4 people sit down next to us. So we are on the end of the aisle, so across the aisle 4 people sit down. They're Cubs fans. So I think Jace had went to go grab some food, and I was like, "Hey, blah blah." I tried to talk to him, and he was like, "It was kind of a weird dude." He had jeans on. My daughter would wear like the knee, they were all cut up, but he was like kind of nerdy, so I didn't really get the vibe from him. But I got the vibe when he came back, and he had ketchup on his hot dog.
Oh.
You got to be shitting me.
Oh. And then the best part
Was
of the
this
story,
guy banging his sister too, or what?
I don't know. The best part of the story was, and you guys, I don't know if but you understand, a hot dog is mustard, right? We all agree on that.
Yeah.
It's a mustard only thing.
Yeah.
Any sausage is mustard only. That's what I think. Brats, Italians. So anyway,
I don't agree.
so we're sitting there, and game gets near the end. This guy's like, now he's like, and I'm the cousin. This guy, we're cheering, but this guy's over cheering. Guy's kind of a nerd now, and he says something, and the people behind her they're booing this poor kid pitcher that was getting lit up, by the Cubs, and they're booing him. I knew they were booing the pitcher. I just knew just by the way they were doing. And this guy turns and says something. I don't know what he said. And they all said, no, we're booing our pitcher because he's terrible and Dave Roberts should take him out. And it's a woman telling him this.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, this guy goes all out of nowhere, you're fake Chicago anyway. You got ketchup on your hot dog.
Who you said that?
No, it's the guy behind us. I said, I started laughing. I turned around. I was like,
Yes.
But yeah, so the guy had ketchup on his hot dog. He had a chorus. I didn't know what he was doing. He was all over the place. He was a train wreck.
How was the Dodger dog?
Oh, good. Yeah, it was solid. Yeah, it tasted. It was good. It was solid. It was cool to have. He walked up and this one area just had hot dogs in the thing
and
fries, sodas, and Dodger. Which I think we got the norm. And you went up and to yourself, and so it's kind of.
Okay.
It's
Dodger dog. I don't know. 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
I went to the Detroit game. 9 hot dogs. Was 1 hot dog per inning, 1 beer per inning.
Yeah.
So 9 dogs, 9 beers, and 9 innings. And I was going to try it when I was in Detroit.
These games are faster now
But
too.
the game was way too freaking quick. Yeah, way too quick. You'd have been shotgun beers, and they don't sell 12-ounce beers unless you want to get the really expensive ones.
You guys know I Love Lucy, the I Love Lucy
Yeah.
TV show. Remember the candy one?
Oh yeah.
That was Rick.
Kept coming down the line.
He's like, what do I do?
Puts in his
Now I know
hat.
what Kristen felt like in her heyday. Just wieners coming everywhere. You know what I mean? Didn't know what to look for.
I love the heyday part of it.
Locker change.
Those same. You're kind of like me too. It's like, I wonder what happened. Wieners flying everywhere.
Oh, look, there's a hallway.
Is that an echo?
Hey, keep it over there.
Hey, look at that, my class ring.
The college I have somewhere called Kristen Hall. I'm sorry. I apologize too. I'm just anyway.
I was talking to my first wife.
I'll say, sir.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Anyway,
I'm so respected this room.
so my bad was a hot dog guy.
Oh shit.
Willie, good.
My good was Russell Westbrook for 2 minutes yesterday. Despite his 3 for 19 shooting, I think he had he blocked a layup of Booker's. He threw it back on him, get the ball back out of bounds. He made 2 or 3 free throws one time. So, I mean, he had an awesome 2 minutes.
He surprisingly gets a lot of blocks for a little guy.
He's just a whittle guy.
Yeah, but
Just a whittle.
I remember when he was in his prime, he'd get quite a few blocks.
Did you Russell?
Say that
Westbrook
5 times fast.
Did you hear what Russell Westbrook did at halftime? on the way to the locker room.
Didn't you get into with a
He
fan?
walked into side suite, whatever that means, and told his effing mouth.
Wow.
So they're talking. He may get suspended, possibly.
Wow.
Did that guy catch on his hot dog?
And they said the video, if you look the video up, there's a kid in there, like, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old kid. And the kid, sister watching, he's eating the food he's eating.
Just looks down at
Just
Russell
eat-
Westbrook.
But the kid just kept eating. Just like, whatever.
He's like, I can't wait to go to school tomorrow and tell him what happened.
So, yeah, I'm sorry. I just heard that, too.
Yeah.
So
If you got courtside suites, he's going to school in his helicopter tomorrow, probably.
yeah. Good.
I talked about Brady Ware, the kid, the pitcher for Indianapolis University.
No, I heard about this. Go ahead. I did.
Threw a no-hitter and hit for the cycle in the same game.
Holy, what a
one.
And that they did.
That's awesome.
Still lost 5-4.
He won a game all by
Basically, yeah.
1-0.
That's amazing.
That's,
Yeah,
that, at any level, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't care. Little league. Still,
I never threw no for the cycle.
that's good level. I mean, it really is incredible.
You just hit the cyclist.
Yeah, I did hit a cyclist one time.
Because of his outfit.
No, he was like
He only had one nut. You're like, there he is.
He had
Just Lance
it was a young
Armstrong.
kid and he had a soda in his hand. It was a Mountain Dew. It wasn't open until he hit the car and it exploded inside of my ear. So cyclist. I'm not really a cyclist. If you've been listening to the show for years, you know my love for cyclists anyways.
There is none.
Yeah, I hate
So, yeah,
it.
that was my good.
You're good.
2.
No, just one, because we might can add it after.
Nobody's gonna add this next.
Okay.
Jonathan Tays, longest tenured captain in Blackhawk history, won't be signed back after the season. He played his final game, scored in his final game. The day was pretty much all around him. Skilled out after the news was broke earlier in the day. First game of the season for the Blackhawks. And then also the longest tenured head athletic trainer in the NHL also retired for the Chicago Blackhawks.
That was my good.
Was it really?
36 NHL seasons, 2,758 regular season games, 249 playoff games, 3-time Stanley Cup champion,
No goals.
4,000 teeth collected.
longest tenured one-team trainer in NHL history, worked with 53.1 of players in Blackhawk history. That's 1,009 players. Cool.
So do they paint the ice after like every season? Because did you see? They
Yeah,
painted the
yeah,
ice?
they'll chop that up, and I feel actually sell that then, the season ice with all the writing on it.
Okay.
Yeah, because they did fan.
How do you sell ice?
Yeah, how do you?
Apparently,
They you didn't see that
With
after,
dry
after they
ice.
won the they
Lucky ice.
It's just sand. down
they'll
there,
break
isn't
it down and they'll keep some of it.
It's just sand.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
colored sand.
Yeah, because it's built into the ice.
So they
Obviously,
melt.
it's on top.
They melt it. Then they it's just sand down there. I'm pretty sure.
colored sand. Yeah.
The writing?
Yeah,
It's all
it's
paint.
painted.
Yeah,
It's
they bring
painted
they
on
bring the stickers out and they'll paint it. It's like water
On the
paint.
ice, it is.
Yeah, you
No,
didn't know.
under
that?
the under the ice.
Yeah, under the
like-
ice. Yeah. It's like
For-
underneath a layer.
Yeah,
For
they-
them though, they have to melt the ice. If you leave a
They don't
stick-
melt the ice. Put the rink right, or they put the best.
that stuff
right
will
on top.
start working its way through.
They put a
They
a
put the
mat
patty-
down.
yeah, the
they put a
matting.
mat, and then
Yeah.
they put the wood right on top.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
don't
but
melt it down.
how are those stripes not coming up if they're
They'll repaint it every time they bring. They repaint the top layer of the ice every time they take.
No, they
in
don't.
for
They don't paint the top layer of the ice.
No, it's
It's gotta be
paint it-
it's
below.
not about
They paint the concrete. They can walk on it, and then they fill it with water and they freeze it.
Oh, and the color shows through.
so there's this concrete down there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
yeah,
didn't know.
oh yeah.
So
because
the
I
chiller's
know-
going through
yes.
it.
I know if you put stickers or anything, after a few weeks, they'll work their way to the surface. They
Yeah, no.
float up through the ice.
No, this is it's just may melted every so often. Well, I can tell you that Pleasant Prairie just finally melted their north rink
Yeah, because they just redid it.
for the first time since they've opened in 2006.
Yeah,
That water
So
must
that-
have
that
stunk.
ice- yeah.
I know.
Melt it, clean it out, and
At,
add
Keno-
water.
at
They repaint
Kenosha
it,
ice,
yeah.
it was sand.
Was it?
Yeah, because
It may have
because in the
been-
NHL they put the boards up and they spray paint it white, and then they spray paint all the lines down, and then they
Oh, we
freeze
should-
it.
That's what they do. At,
We should watch
the
YouTube
curling
videos.
rink. They put
I-
down
I-
paper like this, like white paper down, and they have so many layers above it. and then they put their stripes. So, but
Yeah,
it's sand
pretty- it's
underneath
pretty
there.
cool.
It's
how they
got.
do it.
I thought it had to be sand because of the way the
Yeah, well,
water. I guess you could do it on concrete.
You can do
too.
concrete, yeah.
Yeah, I know when we've had rinks in our backyard, those stripes will come right up through. A leaf falls on there and melts right through it. It's crazy. You can't get it back out. So yeah, I don't know. I bet there's not many leaves there. Some teeth,
Only in
like you
Toronto.
said.
Just maple.
Yeah, maple leaves, good one. I like that.
Boom.
Nice. Ed, you're good.
I forget what we were talking about.
Good.
I'm gonna watch a YouTube video.
It
though.
was hockey. Then it was a
Oh yeah,
like
he's
no-hitter
talking about
baseball,
some guy with
some twos.
guy that tied. What did he do?
Jonathan twos.
What?
What did your guy do? He wrapped ankles that were sore or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh yeah.
He didn't touch anybody.
Jesus. No, he's talking Penn State.
Well, the cock trainer.
Oh, yeah, I got in trouble.
And then he was
Also,
on touch
I'm gonna do a good. I'm not gonna do a bombing molestation. Hey, the Bruins won back in. He opened for the Cubs in 2021. I don't think he had pitched a start since 2016. So that's what, 7 years. Came up for the Brewers and pitched a pretty good game the other day. And it's been a long time, working his way back up to the majors. So it's a long time.
Hanging out in Beloit a lot.
I'm guessing he was in probably Nashville. Probably loving it. He's like, I hope they don't send me up. I love Nashville.
That's right.
I've had 3 good games. I better throw a couple bombs. Yeah, so I remember him. He was with my aunt. Remember this back maybe about 6-7 years ago in fantasy. Like the next thing, he was going to be, he was like a top 10 prospect.
Yep.
Never happened. So it's good to see him back up there. He's like 31, 32 years old now.
My good is crossing my fingers for this one. It's for Fernando Tatis. In minor league this past weekend, it's 6 home runs in his rehab stint. He's hit, I think, 8 home runs and 15 at bats.
You better watch. He's get one in the ear hole.
Yeah. So he's 11 for 15. He's due to come back on Thursday this week to the major league. So Tatis
Playing field, from what I
yes,
understand.
playing the outfield. So he'll have infield, outfield eligibility, which
Comes in handy for the shift now.
Probably won't run the rest of the year.
No, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, that was my good Tatis. So let's talk about
Anybody else have any others?
Yeah,
or no?
any others?
Are we all good?
I could tell you that the Little Caesars for the Red Wings, probably the best hockey arena I've been in. It was a beautiful arena. So the city was a beautiful city.
They treat you well there?
Treated me very well.
The Bats blue?
Yeah, the Bats blue lights.
Yes.
Good beer.
Very good beer.
Very good
Yeah,
beer.
yeah.
Did you get to see any octopuses while you were there?
I can't talk about that on here. The wife, octopus for the hockey game. Okay.
Detroit, yeah.
Okay. No. Wife and I pulled a little let's get better seats. We had the upmost, do this on the back wall. I was like, we're gonna go to the seats down there, just walk down. And
Oh yeah, I saw you.
I made fake tickets on my phone. And I was getting ready to show the usher, and he got a phone call as I was getting ready to show him. He walked by me. We just walked right down, sat down, watched two periods.
Nice.
By the ice.
That's
So-
It's a nice place though. You like
it
it?
was a good place. It was
You know,
nice
you went to a
place.
Tiger. You said too.
We did go to a Tigers game. Walked right out of the.
It's a nice stadium.
Yeah, it's a good stadium.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Did you do 2 in one day?
Yeah.
Oh,
1
right
o'clock,
across
1
the
o'clock,
street?
4 o'clock.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Especially with the pitch clock, it was
And
perfect.
two games.
Yeah. Yeah. Went to the casino.
Did you win?
I did. Kristen did not. I didn't want to gamble. I just got back from Vegas, and I figured I'd let her do all her gambling. It was down $160. I was like, walking by a roulette table. I was like, let's do it. It was a $50 minimum. So I put $50 on the table, and I gave her 5 chips. I took 5 chips, and we picked numbers, and she hit it. But I guess so she did win.
Oh, okay.
She hit. Won our money back.
36-1 or whatever it is.
36-1.
Which
how
how
much? $5 chip.
Oh, nice.
So it was $180, $185, something like that. Took
Yeah.
the money and walked away.
You good? Good time though.
Yeah, it was a good
Any
time.
go to any any good restaurants or anything there? Anything
Oh,
like
we
that?
didn't hit any We went to some dive bar
nice.
Friday night.
What, Allen Park or something like that? Was that the one where
It was Nick's 3 or something like
Irish
that.
Irish dive bar?
No, it wasn't an Irish dive bar. Yeah, no.
That went perfect.
Yeah. So we went there. Food wasn't very good at all. Drinks were good.
Did you go to Barry Gordy's house?
We did not.
Oh,
did not.
I
I
just
don't
want
know
to
if,
see
I don't know
that.
if we were welcomed.
I don't know in that neighborhood. I don't know.
Did you drive by the original Motown?
No, I didn't do too much. We didn't have much time.
Oh,
That's what I was saying.
We got in
It's Barry,
Friday
it was
night.
Barry Gordy's house.
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't know. I'm sorry.
He had like a studio in the back.
Okay. Yeah, didn't get to see much. So,
So what you went to Tiger game and Red Wings game?
Yeah, Tigers, Red Wings.
8 Mile.
Didn't bring her down there that time. No. It was too dark after the games.
I'm not gonna make any
Outside.
jokes. I'm not making any jokes.
Boy, I said, boy, don't say nothing.
I sound like the Duke boys over. It just went a little too fast.
So let's talk about NBA playoffs that started this past week. Let's our Masters. We forgot about that. Masters pick. A few of us did the Masters. Rick wasn't here, but me, Ed, Eric, I think was here too with us.
Yes.
So
yeah, Eric.
Yeah, we did the Masters picks, and what happened was you picked 4 or 5 guys. I can't remember 4 or 5, 4 guys.
4 guys.
Four
You took
guys.
We took a wild card in.
Yeah, and you got their place they finished in, and they added them all up, and the lowest number won. And if you didn't make the cut, you got a 50.
Right, because they had 53 golfers in. So
why don't you give us the scores?
Scores, okay.
The numbers, and we'll go from there.
156, 129,
Ooh,
wow,
118.
Oh, that sounds like me.
102, 100.
Well, that's got to be Eric. He's the golfer.
Yeah. So who was last?
Who finished in last?
That would be me. Even though I had the number 1 golf.
You had John Rahm.
I had John Rahm. But I had
that's a big stinker.
It is. Wah wah wah.
He wishes he had Tiger.
Well, I had
That improved his score.
I had Homa 43rd place. Johnson 48th place. I took Fitzpatrick. He was 10th, and Garcia didn't make the cut. So
Garcia was your last pick, though. I think,
yeah,
wasn't it?
last pick. Yeah,
Yeah, that was that wild card one, so he didn't make it.
Who was in 4th?
And there was only 2 players that had golfers
make the cut.
Make the cut. In place belonged to you, Scott.
Oh,
McElroy didn't make the cut. Cantlin, Lowry 16th. Your wild card, Pereira, or whatever his name is, 43rd. 43rd. And then in 3rd place, that would be Eric.
Oh, how did I finish ahead of Eric? I've never even seen a golf.
Cut. We had Zalatoris with. I said, "Hey, who you in this place?" He picked Tom King, and he took 16th.
It's just
I told him.
Yeah.
So
well, now it's down to who? Me and Timmy?
So in 1st place,
no way,
would be Ed.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I don't even know who I picked.
Spieth.
Yeah, I had him.
4th. Hovland.
Yeah, Victor was doing good.
You picked him for Amber.
Yeah, because Amber thinks he's hot.
Yeah. Matsuyama.
Did I really?
16th. Smith, Cameron Smith, 34th, and Abraham Answer,
Yeah.
39th.
Yeah, and he was my wild card.
He was your wild
He
card.
finished ahead of a lot of guys.
And Clino had 102.
Hmm.
So I was close.
So I'm owed money.
Did we even put money
I
in
don't
this?
know. Did we?
I don't remember what we did.
I don't think we ever did any
Did we say
money. We never
$5
talked
a
about
guy?
$5 a guy, though.
Yeah, screw it.
We're all good for that.
Put it in the pot.
Tim had Scheffler, Schauffele, Fina, Fleetwood, and Bradley.
So your finishers, I'm sorry, I didn't hear because I'm.
So I had Spieth, Matsuyama. I love Matsuyama. Yeah, Victor.
Answer and Cameron Smith.
Cam Smith, yeah.
Cam
I had a pretty solid.
Cam Smith came in third, right?
34th.
No, Cam. Who's the other Cam? Cam Young.
Yeah, Cam Young. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mixed those two up probably.
So congratulations, Ed.
Well, thank you.
On being the master of the
I'm
masters.
a very astute golf student. I watched like a round.
During the Masters?
I don't know.
I knew where that was.
Yeah.
Strange young man.
Hey, I'm one of the essential people. I still have to work,
Hey, yeah, we're really to have Willie happy.
So Ed, and Tim came in second.
Second, yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was cool.
Nice job,
Congratulations, Ed.
fellas. Good job.
Yeah, ever since I went to what's that one up there? The Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
I've been really good at
You've
golf.
been real smart.
Yeah.
There's Ryder Cup, huh?
Everybody, you're all really good at that.
That's Fred. That's Fred.
I always love that show.
Actually, it was hallway hot dogs. I forgot to talk about it.
Someone's gonna bring this up. Someone's going to.
Hallway hot dogs, huh?
Yeah, I have to hear about this at the next football game or whatever.
We should get T-shirts made. It just says hallway hot dogs on it.
New softball shirts.
Yeah, the hallway hot dogs. So anyway, the NBA playoffs started this past week, and I got to find all my papers here.
Did Rudy Gobert make it to the playoffs?
Yeah. I don't know.
Did he punch his teammate?
He missed.
Okay, so what we have here, I don't know if was here, but we're going to repick if we want. So I don't even know who this is. Whose writing is this? This is Eric, maybe?
That could be mine. That's my writing.
Is that you sure?
Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, no, because Saturday Appleton Soccer here. I don't think you would have wrote that.
Probably Eric's, I guess.
I think I wrote that.
Wait,
His handwriting
that's
can't be-
Willie's writing. I
He wanted to know
that.
where to meet him.
This is Willie's.
Yeah.
This is me. That's you. That's you. That's your writing.
No, that's Eric's writing.
Well, it's weird. You're chasing kids around playing soccer.
I know. Why did I write about Appleton Soccer?
So anyway, Eric has the Bucks over the Celtics 4-2, and then Warriors over the 4-2. He had Holiday as his defense player, which that today, and MVP as Luka. He asked me let's change that. He's not here to do it. Wait. I have Milwaukee versus Boston for the Grizzlies. And then Milwaukee versus Golden State 4-3. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah,
but
all the star players are out on those teams.
If we what we'll do is when we get done reading these, we'll kind of go on and say who would you throw in, and Rick can kind of make a couple picks of what he saw. Maybe he can throw in his finals for the Western and Eastern Conference and throw them out there too. Anything you would change in yours if you had to place somebody in there. You had the looks like you had the Bucks over the Celtics and Warriors Nuggets, and then you have Golden State over the Bucks. So every teams are still alive. Well, except for Eric's, he would have to get the change, and then Appleton Soccer fella, Bucks and the Nuggets. Oh no, I'm sorry, Warriors. I don't know what that mean.
Meat Nuggets.
What's
Nuggets
and
mean?
Suns? Nuggets and Suns.
I got Nuggets and Bucks. Nuggets winning in 7.
The Suns losing a 7 to the Warriors.
Yeah.
Okay, so all your teams are still there too. So if you can change anything on yours right now, or you see how about this? You see a team that right now that, or you maybe one of the teams you picked, you're still and you say, yeah, they're gonna do it. Who do you like? Now that you saw the start the playoffs and kind of what's going on, teams have changed, trades and pickups. We'll start with Willie. If anything you do yours, and you know what? Here, I'll give you yours, Willie, so you can kind of see it. You know what you're working with there, and if you want to make a little note on the bottom, things you would change if you could, and then we'll go from there. And then Rick, if you want to write maybe your picks down, and we'll throw them over here too, and you get the.
And the big thing is with this week, there were so many, lower seeds winning.
Yep. Yeah.
Just kind of, you haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
I don't recall.
No.
So who's still left in the play? Let's name the playoff teams right now.
Let me pull it up right now.
Yeah, let's do that because I don't even know.
Let me pull up who is playing right now.
I think all my teams made it. Maybe not the Cavs.
Playoffs. Here we go.
Playoffs.
And the bracket is you have the Nuggets versus the Timberwolves, the Suns versus the Clippers, the Kings and the Warriors, and then you have the Grizzlies and Lakers. Lakers are up 1-0. The Kings. I'm sorry, Kings. I said the Kings and the Warriors. The Kings are up 1-0. Clippers are up 1-0. And who won the Nugget game last night? Timberwolves. I missed that. I didn't see that. So, but that game is obviously that series started 2 last night. I sorry,
Denver won.
Denver won the game. So Denver's up 1-0. And the other bracket, you have the Bucks and the Heat. Bucks down 0-1. You have the Knicks and Cavs. Knicks won game 1 of that, correct?
Yep.
I believe they did.
Yep.
76ers, Brooklyn, 1-0. The Sixers is that game over or still being played? It's still going on, game 2. And then Celtics and Hawks, and the Celtics won convincingly game 1 in that series. So that's what's going on in the East. So
how'd you guys do on that?
I had Sixers, Bucks, Celtics, Nets, Cavaliers, Hawks, Heat, and Bulls.
Yeah, I had the Bulls.
I
too.
took the Knicks out, and I didn't leave the Bulls. So I had everybody else.
I missed the Bulls.
And I had Clippers, Warriors, Nuggets, Suns, Grizzlies, Timberwolves, Mavericks, and Kings. I actually left the Lakers out and the Mavericks. So I got one side that I didn't have the seating right. My seating's off a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know about Willie.
Yeah, I had.
I had the Blazers and the Mavs in.
He's got the bottom all right. Looks like. Oh, the Mavs he has in.
I have the Mavs as well. So,
so Mavs was one that a lot of us picked, obviously. So what do you think, Willie? As a team, if you could switch it up right now, and throw a team in 2 teams, what would you do? Or is a team you're looking at going, wow,
I think I'd throw the Kings in.
Okay.
I really do. I mean,
yeah.
You look at Fox and who was the other guy, Monk or whatever his name?
Yeah.
Didn't they both play Kentucky?
Yes, they did.
How'd they lose a game down there?
Yeah.
Well,
they combined for 70 points, something in that game.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, so they have a lot to play for. It's been how long?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been
2006, I think.
Yeah, a long time. Yeah.
I think it's when those guys that owned the team at that hotel in Vegas.
The Palms.
Yeah.
They own the Palms, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Maloof brothers? Or
Yeah, the Maloof.
Yeah, yep.
Yep. In fact, I was at the Palms.
There.
Is that right?
At the Palms, yeah. Nice hotel.
Yeah, it was. Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yep.
So, Rick, if you throw up, and then who will down?
I would take.
Okay.
Against the Suns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go a little off the grid.
And who you like in the champ?
Hopefully the Bucks take it.
Okay.
Different anymore. Teams are I got Celtics, Bucks, Warriors, Nuggets.
Best of 5.
Yeah,
first round.
That's a 7. They changed it.
Oh,
is it?
It's 7. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
7 all around.
They have those long.
Yeah, they got to Wednesday now, and then they play on Friday and Sunday, or Friday and it's weird. They like give you 3 days off. It's
because they Father's Day weekend.
It's a mess.
For school going back in or what?
This year too, because I remember up in Fonty that guy's yelling something before.
But the Bucks, the night I don't know, man. I know it's only one game. I know, but the same thing that happens to me is playoff series is that the 3-point kills them in the game 1. I firmly believe, and this may be out of left field, and I like the guy. I've always been a defender of him. But I think Budenholzer is on a hot seat here. I really do. If they win this series, and they're probably gonna win the series, okay? But if they lose this series, he gets fired. There is no doubt. They put too many pieces on this team who's a game like that. And the problem is, I wrote this, and I totally agree with this guy. I wrote not to get out of the post, because with the Bucks players, if you notice this yesterday, as a he provides for them,
right?
And want to points. That's great. That's awesome. Fourth quarter, he was 3 or something like. He only made a basket. Not all they had 600 for over points in that game. And some points from 2 points. Only score 110 picked up you because they can't create on their own. Still don't can create shots. That's been the problem for years. And the poor man's version of the Celtics. Defense, don't have talent, cause you problems if you let them. And defense was go ahead. It was just a weird set of hoser. Does this once in a while. He gets in this frame of mind where, and I think it's almost like he has too many guys. Doesn't know the combination he wants to use. And Jake, I did read some stuff that he was poor defensively, but he only played 12 minutes. And I believe, okay, then make him go pound on Butler for another 3 minutes or something. He never came back in the game. He didn't play. And this is the guy you went out. It was supposed to be the new. I don't know. It's confusing. And if he did play poor defense, he don't deserve to be on the court. I agree with that. But it was just watching that game last night was just painful. It was like watching. It was almost like watching a Toronto series from a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah. Good point.
It really was.
Point.
It was odd to watch. It was like that same like, oh my God, how is this team even competing with the Bucks right now? Even without Giannis, they're better.
Right.
And it falls to Budenholzer, I believe. I don't know. It sounds shitty. They missed shots. He didn't miss the shots. But I don't know. But the other team right now, I'm going to give credit to, and I hate to say this, it pains me to say this, but a team I don't think you want to play, and I think now I'm ramping injured, you might see the Lakers right now. The Lakers with Davis
right.
and LeBron, and they got D'Angelo Russell, the kid
Reeves.
Austin Reeves on fire, Rio Hachimura off the bench. I mean, they're
29 points the other night?
They're scary because LeBron, love him or hate him, he's still one of the best players in the league. I mean, and he's not going to sit any games in this like he does in the year. He's playing the whole series as long as he can. So they scare me a little bit. The Lakers, just a little bit. If you're in because the West right now is you watch them. There's nobody clear cut. You sit back. Suns look good last night, but the Clippers beat them. Yeah. I mean, without who didn't Paul George?
Yeah. What the hell? But the Lakers are just one injury from shit in the bed.
You're right. And AD's a big glass tiger. Or
right.
What do you call him? Glass paper lion.
Paper. Yeah, paper tiger.
Paper tiger. Whatever. Well, yeah, that's my take.
What do they call? They call them street clothes, don't they?
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with the Bucks. I mean, I agree with that.
That's the most points the Heat have ever scored in a playoff game.
And they were like 29th ranked in 3-point percentage going in that game. They shot 60%.
And one of their 3-point shooters broke his hand during the game.
And I don't,
And still made one afterwards.
Wisconsin kid.
Although
right?
that was one of my bads, I forgot. Reggie Miller wasn't bad. Reggie Miller said during the game, Tyler Hero loss is a bigger loss than the Giannis loss.
Well, for the team, maybe.
I don't know. The Heat won without him.
No, because Tyler Hero sets the music before the game. He's
he's the DJ.
Yeah,
he's got the boom box by his locker.
Carries it out on the
court. They're like all of a sudden they're all like Eminem again.
It's Vanilla Ice.
That's all we listen to.
That and that was the Canadian rapper.
Drake?
Snow.
Informer.
Informer. Yes.
I like your boom boom down.
You're right.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Is Shaggy Canadian too?
I don't know.
Wasn't me.
Justin Bieber.
Oh, Justin Bieber's Canadian. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not much of a
saw his house on a tour we were on, or one of his houses. I don't know, whatever. Justin Bieber, I learned on our tour in LA that he has moved the most times in the most of a celebrity. He moves all the time.
Did you know that he is the most hated celebrity of 2022?
Is he really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I have no clue. He made a top 5 list.
Super talented.
Yeah, really
super talented.
Crazy tattoos to
Corey
make
found, what is
people
it, like
angry.
24, 25?
Yeah, he's like he can play any instrument.
Dude,
and
he's a good musician.
he's amazing.
all off of YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's how.
why-
Yeah,
And
that's
who
what-
found
Usher?
who found Usher?
Or-
Usher
was it
found
Usher
him.
that found him?
Was it
Usher
Usher?
found him. Yes.
Yeah, or another. Was it Usher?
Usher. Yep.
yeah, I don't. I
We
don't-
saw your favorite. I saw Chrissy Teigen's house and
Chrissy Teigen.
on Legend.
Oh, John Legend.
Nice house. It was nice.
I like John Legend. Chrissy Teigen, I can't stand.
She's a weirdo. She's a
What
hot
happened to her?
Yeah.
So she got-
Fame.
yeah.
Fame.
I'm gonna live forever.
That was Irene Cara.
We know, but we just.
I was thinking about David Bowie too.
Oh, yeah.
Fame.
Was that
He's
Fogger?
so
Was
androgynous.
that Fogger Legor again?
I'll say fame.
I thought he was doing his best Forrest Gump right there. He had fame.
So Ed, next week you have to do your basement or your shower stall in Foghorn Leghorn.
Do you remember we had all the plans early on in this podcast, like about episode 11 or something? We're gonna just do one in weird voices. You're gonna be Vince Scully.
Or pirates?
Every time you get done talking, you go, "Arr!" That's it.
Yeah, I had the wrong pirate.
So yeah, so
but
that-
pirate.
So that's the take on the
He came in
playoffs.
dressed like Andrew McCutcheon.
No, he had his Dave Parker hat on.
Oh, I love the day part. That's what would you call this? The stovepipe hats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
We are
stovepipes,
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are family.
Oh,
I remember
man.
that Cardinals had that hat as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust the Cardinals.
So anything else? Any more about the NBA playoffs? Anything else you guys want to add or anything? Before,
Let me check my notes here. No.
I watched a little bit of thing. I heard that Ernie and Charles had a little bit of a tiff.
did they?
Yeah. You have to look it up. I just saw the tail end of it, but they were going after each other a little bit. And that Charles never goes after Ernie. You know,
I wonder what it was about.
I like I said, I saw the tail end of it. Look it
Yeah.
up here.
They'll get over it. They're grown men.
Grown men.
They get paid to argue on TV.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it was just for,
Yeah. Yeah.
might have been just for.
You
what do you
get
call it?
Here's the
off,
funny
I
thing
mean-
is Shaq was laughing the whole time during it.
Yeah.
He probably said something at a commercial break.
He probably said something to instigate.
Check, hey, Charles, you hear what Ernie said about you? Oh, we're back on. What?
Ernie said tequila. I'm like, what, Ernie? You don't know what.
So
He's terrible.
So I might talk about my trip. So we went to you might know the name is Pink's Hot Dogs.
Yes.
In LA. It's a famous place. I had the Rose O'Donnell. No,
Was that
Sounds like a-
is that somewhere like you order a hot dog but it comes with roast beef?
it comes with curtains.
Hold the
I was
curtains.
gonna say-
Hold the
Oh,
curtains.
does it screams at you?
Chili.
Yeah.
I was.
Chili was on it.
I said it's
No,
the
but
roasted Donald.
I ordered it. I'm not a fan, but I had to get it because it had chili,
Right.
sauerkraut, and that's sauerkraut, onions, and mustard.
Yeah, the mustard.
It was awesome.
Sauerkraut. Boy, you must have tore that toilet up.
No,
when you
the
got home.
hot dog had a good. Hey, Willie, great save for them.
Like
Yeah.
a Nathan's hot dog, or was it one of their
I think
own?
they get their own made.
Yeah.
And we went to another place when we were there called Jenny found this place called Dirt Dogs, and it was a
Did you guys eat anything that didn't have high phosphate counts in it?
Nitrates.
Nitrates and
it was I gotta find it now. Oh, menu Dirt Dog. So I had a hot dog. I said
Hot
a
dog.
I said a fan. He had the Snoop Dog, I think it was called. It was
younger kids, they love the.
It was well, wait. It was a hot dog wrapped in bacon, and it had barbecue sauce, billionaire bacon, and gin and juice ketchup.
Oh, see?
Really?
That's what it said, yeah. They did have a elote dog, but I didn't get that. I went with the pastrami dog, which had no, I didn't get. What did I get? I don't even remember what the hell I got.
I like the elote dog. I was when he said that.
You caught my attention.
No, I got
there.
this one. I got the DUI dog. It was.
It was.
It was also pastrami, carne asada, cheddar, chipotle aioli, some bacon bits on this thing.
Good.
And it's your choice. I'm telling you right now, it's a game changer. I just figured this
Then
out.
you made it Mike's way, right?
You had a choice of having a hot or a lobster roll. Hot dogs and lobster rolls are the way to go.
Holy
it's
shnikes.
you
Because
do a
it
little
get
brown.
burnt a little bit. Yeah.
Plus, it's a little softer. You
heftier.
can get them brown up on both sides. Yes, and it was excellent. But
what do you think about lobster rolls? I think they're overrated.
I think they're good for hot dogs. Oh, the lobster roll themselves?
Yeah, I think they're overrated.
I only one I've had two in my life. I had one in Key West a few years ago, and friend of the show, Nate Mango, told me to go there, and it was awesome. All it was lobster, little mayo,
a little celery,
and that's it on a lobster roll, and it was packed. And it was like I didn't get nothing else in it.
Was it like real lobster or was it like crab meat?
No,
it's lobster.
It was Key West. So I'm hoping the place was called the Lobster House. It was like a little place was probably as big as this basement. It was tiny, probably even smaller. You sat like in a little area, and it was on a lobster roll, and obviously, and it was incredible. So, but yeah, I had elote. I did have the dirty elote there. It was good. It was a little chili powder, the cotija cheese, lime mayo, cilantro, and some bacon bits on top.
That sounds delicious.
It was very good.
What did Jace get?
Jace got just a
the ketchup dog.
He got the he's got a hot dog, and they got one on here with the just bacon on it. And then they have one on it called the patty melt, which is just fries on it, cheddar sauce, bacon bits, and their hot dogs are different.
She got a lot of bacon bits on dogs.
She got the dirty. She got some fries with something on it. Oh, the carne asada fries she got.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so yeah, she got those, and we shared those, and I was not real hungry. And of course, that was the thing. Cool. I really the meat. Everywhere we went,
you have to wear a mask all over the place.
No, we're on tour at the Jeopardy studio. Jeopardy film. We had to wear a mask. It was just us.
Don't wear one for Ed's.
No. But that was so. That's the only place I was. But this place was work. We were seeing on one deep fryer. I was okay. Just go on the app and give us 5 stars. You get if you all do, you get a free deep fryer or a free churro. We'll all do it. So and we got free. It was
nice.
Cool. She told us about it. Nice.
Yeah,
traded 5 stars on Yelp for our goof for that. I'm fine, and it was good. It was a place to go.
That seems to be the new thing. So I was at Portillo's about a month ago, and a guy told me, like, "Hey, fill out the survey, and show me that you filled it out. I give you free chocolate cake." And I was like, "Dude,
hell yeah, for that cake,
$5."
Chocolate shake.
It's a chocolate cake.
No, but yeah, it's good. Chocolate
shake. You promise you can't do anything else.
And I got cake. That was about 2 weeks ago. Don't tell me I get.
Beef, I'll show you.
Would you like to duel, sir?
You just walk up to the counter. I'll take your food challenge, please.
Take the physical challenge.
It's incredible.
Amber goes, "You're really gonna get a cake shake with all that?" And I'm
I've
like,
never heard of it.
I'm not
a shake. I'm not
so they
person,
take
I don't
that
really
chocolate
look.
cake, they throw a big chunk of it down in the bottom of the cup, and then the shake is like vanilla and in it.
Yeah,
Dude, it's legit.
I've had one. They're good. Yeah, they have a strawberry shortcake shake. They put in the bottom. I don't
It's
know.
like a full meal, like cake at the bottom. You got to.
And if you don't like it, you will ask you for the cook.
You guys, last week? There's like a big UFC thing. I'm not a fan, but I saw Kid Rock, and Dana front row.
Also, the
who's
happy in the Trump.
And I'm like, how much more American could you get in a hand over here? Like, apple pie and jam.
Kevin?
Man, you can't get much more American than that.
That's true.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's the one that's called Lard Lad or whatever, and they got
we went to Voodoo Donuts.
Voodoo.
Out of your
Oh, good.
yeah, I didn't get one of the it's this disgusting grape donut. It's grape.
Peanut butter and jelly, right?
No, it's got grape. It's grape. It's
Just
grape
grape?
frosting and grape.
Ugh.
It's terrible. One and I
There they got. I think he's or Russian. He owns like 58 of those places out there.
Really?
He owns, and he brings like essentially illegals over, and he sponsors them, and then they work off pretty much slavery in his place. You know, like in servitude.
So, are you guys a yeast donut or a cake donut?
Yeast, because it's got
yeah.
got the I want to say something about donuts as we're talking about them.
And I don't eat many anymore
No,
because I can't.
I'm not a huge donut fan. I'm not really. It
I
sounds
love
crazy.
I do too.
I could. It's a cinnamon cheese frosting, and they put a little nut on top, coconut, whatever you call that. Someone said this. Man, you guys, I don't know if you do. Donuts have gone downhill.
Alberts have. I just read.
Mouthful of grease.
Yes.
Okay. It's not just me. So, one day, I took a bite of it, hide it, throw it away.
Because I
got two. It's like two. Wrong
To
with
me,
them.
they seem too sweet. I had one with so did Olives on the it's as big as it used to
very
be.
sugary.
And it's not like whipped cream like it should be, or
No.
not whipped. It has to be. That's like a frosting.
Oliver's so good.
I like Cool Whip.
Cool Whip. Actually, I like the Red Whip better.
Just say cool
Whip.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
TV's frozen.
Say
We'll
whip.
catch you in a minute. So yeah, I'm sorry.
He's set to be at work at 4:30 tomorrow. The Cubs home tomorrow.
No, he's working at the golf course on off days.
Oh, that's
At
right. That's
Brightendale.
right. That's right. Brightendale. Yeah.
So he works at Brightendale. And he's only working 8 or 9 games this month. But they don't. If you think about it, the Cubs don't play at home a ton.
Yeah.
They have
Right.
mixed it up. So he's playing. He's probably working. A third. Probably
How does he
2/3 of
like
the
it?
games. He
You
likes
liking
it.
it?
He
Yeah.
loves it. Yeah. He loves it. He loves the golf course. He's all pumped up about that. He worked
Oh,
today
good.
and he gets tomorrow. I got to cut greens tomorrow. So whatever. I mean,
He loves cutting ass.
so he's gonna be out
Now
there.
he's getting paid to do it.
When he takes a ball side of the head, he's gonna love it out there. so yeah, it's a food thing. Sorry, I brought food.
No, it was.
Did
I thought about this the other day because I went to Oliver's and I bought donuts. I'm like going.
Really?
I looked at Sean. I'm like,
Get
what
the
do you
quick trip
think? She's like,
cherry ones.
Good.
They're decent.
But
Yeah.
I will say one thing: the Quick Trip Glazers, I think, are better.
I picked up a 6-pack on my road trip, and they were gone by the time I hit Indiana.
The Glazers.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
there's
delicious.
besides if you can go to you've ever been to a Krispy Kreme when they're making them. I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys
Oh,
have been to
oh,
one.
yeah,
They
yes,
get one
yes.
warm. Obviously, that's a game changer. It's
It is
warm
a game
donut,
changer
yeah.
for sure.
But if you're getting them out of box, I think they're just as good.
Yeah, I
They're
agree.
great. Yeah.
Put them in the
haven't
microwave at the place. And then
I haven't.
you blue,
They're cake donuts.
they're
Yeah,
cake donuts. The chocolate, the blueberry. Now they got cherry.
If
They
I
also
do a
have-
cake donut, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
They have
Oh, go ahead.
they have another one. I can't think. I lost what it was, but they have other flavor now too.
Yeah.
But a cake donut, so I will say they are good for dunking in milk.
Yeah.
The crullers, whatever.
Crullers.
Yeah, those are.
Yeah. Bear claws, crullers.
What's your favorite donut?
Commode Pershing, peanut butter frosting, and then the nuts on top of it, or the
What kind of nuts?
They use
these nuts,
they
or
use special water there
or the
in Flint.
maple frosting with that.
kind of
on it.
I'm a big maple frosting fan.
Are you?
Oh,
Are
yeah,
you a
so
maple guy?
good.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. If you go up north, that's everything's maple or apple.
I like
Fritters?
apple. I like
Yeah.
apple fritters. So you would take the Pershing with
Oh,
the
man.
peanut butter or the maple.
And every donut there is awesome, but yeah, I would. That's why I go for the Pershing.
What about you, Rick? If you had to pick a donut,
I'm a big fan of the Piali's, the Cyclops.
Okay, the old school,
two
just-
different flavors.
Yeah.
You got the center of the donut. You have everything there.
Are you a
nothing's
guy
taken
that
away.
takes and spreads the whipped cream on top of the whole thing?
I do.
Or do
Yeah,
you
I do.
Or do you look the middle out and look at your significant other and creepy when you're looking it out?
No,
That's
I
how he
don't do
got
that.
her.
It's just all over my face.
and then he got
I
his
did the
face,
old-
and then he licked it off.
The old Scooby Doo.
She's like,
I
go.
just did this. Watch this.
She come over, grab both of his ears. She goes, perfect.
That was. His
I
first
hope
wife.
you like yodeling.
Once again, that was his first wife.
Swiss
And I like Long John. I even been.
Wait. We're still talking about
We're
donuts.
talking, we're talking donuts here. Now.
I was-
We're not talking truck stops.
Yeah, the quick trick cup.
Talk
Hey,
anymore.
go to your foghorn Lego.
I said. Go ahead. You
Oliver's, but I have said I haven't eaten there in probably a couple of weeks. So if there went downhill, I don't know.
it
Long
just tasted
John.
greasy.
It's
to
a
me.
little
I don't
longer.
know. You know what I'm saying? You-
More cream
Ones are the
with their like what's a Van Water?
Yeah.
They're so creamy.
Oh, do you guys remember the old Crestwood Bakery that was in Century? Version from Crestwood Donuts. They were a bakery.
Okay.
Up there was about deliver them every morning. Deliver fresh donuts. The Century stores in the area and bread. Their bread was incredible too. But the Pershing with the I don't know if it's cream cheese or white frosting with the nuts. Those are probably my favorite donuts, I would say. And you go to a good bakery, they got like amped up a little bit.
Have you ever been up to the Pine Cone up in Johnson Creek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon
though,
Oh
right?
my God, those things are crazy.
That's a cinnamon roll,
Yeah.
right?
You know,
Yeah.
my pine. Reason I went to the Pine Cone is when we flipped my dad's truck over on the
Yep.
highway. We went there and ate after. So
Yeah, we used to
I
stop
remember
there.
that. You tell his
Yeah.
story. It's crazy. Right by the outlet center there.
yeah, that mall. Yeah,
You know what else got Fiddlesticks out in Elkhorn.
I've
Or
heard
was
of
it-
that place.
Yeah, it's like I think it's Elkhorn. Right by the golf course out there when you get off of 12 or you get off of
Riverview.
yeah, it's across from there. It's like a little like
Really?
it's
I
a
drive- I
little
drive by
place
there
in there, but
quite a
they've
bit.
got the cinnamon roll, the Door County cinnamon roll and cherries and whatever. It's legit.
Is it cherries in the cinnamon roll?
I'm trying to think how they did it. It was
I'm a
good.
big cherry fan. The right kind of cherry.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I haven't been out there in a few years
Fresh
either, but
cherry.
it was. I remember it was huge, and it was good.
I drive by that way. I take that way going out to Janesville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I'm ever by there,
Yeah, if
I
you
mean,
take the shortcut around 43,
It happens to be on a Monday. You have
Yeah,
to
it's
stop in and bring us some
like-
donuts.
Yeah, we'll do.
like right over by the golf course, across from that golf course, there's like there's a couple little buildings over there.
Yeah, there's like
It's
a
in the
bulk
far
place right
back.
there. Okay.
At least that's where it used to be. I don't know if it's still
And
there.
it's called Fiddlesticks.
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 They had real good breakfast.
How did you go to the old fashioned tasting thing?
Yeah.
How was that?
Very good.
Were they good?
Yeah, that was out at the Ugly Duckling.
What was your favorite one? I saw that one. It was
I had
maple.
I had let's see, which was there's I think it was a peach.
Oh,
A peach with bourbon, and I'm not a bourbon guy. And there was one
were they
other,
strong or kind of?
they were pretty strong.
Oh, were they?
There was one other one. I'm trying to remember. Not a lot of people liked it. I actually did. It was different, and I can't remember what it was now. Amber could tell you because she wrote them down. We're going back this weekend.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
The best of their best drinks that they've had over
Ooh.
the year.
Oh, really? Nice.
So
Let's
it's 5.
go.
Where's
Yeah.
this at?
The
Ugly duckling out in.
it's Twin Lakes
Twin Lakes, yeah.
essentially.
Okay.
It's right on the border. Half of it's in Illinois, half of it's in Wisconsin. They can't serve spotted cow,
yeah.
on one side of the place. It's kind of weird, but
Oh, really?
so
They have food there?
yeah, they were serving. You get an appetizer between each drink.
Oh, okay.
And they were all pretty good, you know.
How
Something
much did it
small.
cost to do it?
I don't know. That's the wife's job.
Oh.
I'm there. She She needed a guy on her shoulder to look good.
Or she got bombed at
And her boyfriend,
Mason's.
and her boyfriend was busy.
Yeah, he was busy. He had other plans.
Or she got wasted at Mason's on.
We went to Menards, decided let's stop for breakfast at Mason's, and she got drunk. And it was like 9:30 in the morning. Her day was shot. She was like in bed at like noon.
What is it? You can't start drinking. Oh, that's gone.
Can't drink all day if you don't.
Wisdom
start in the morning.
again.
That's right.
That's a bomb.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I wonder if there's people up there having sex up in the upper deck there.
what are you, Willie?
This is Oakland. Don't you remember last year?
Speaking of being a perv, did you guys see Dan Schneider's got to sell the DC football team?
Sold, yeah.
He sold it, yeah.
Yeah. So what it was like $6 billion or something?
It's like Magic Johnson, the part owner.
Yeah, he had all that pressure from all these outside groups, because he was a womanizer and it was just a horrible work environment.
Well, you know what? I don't think everything's been signed yet, and he's just going to screw with Pithink.
Oh yeah,
'Cause that's the type of cat he is.
Yeah, and he's going to take his $6 billion and do something with it.
6.1 billion.
Was it? I
Yeah.
thought it was just under $6 billion.
6.05 billion.
You can survive.
Yeah.
What do you buy?
and,
Yeah.
This guy is pushed out because bad to people that work for him, mostly women,
And he drove. Decisions were terrible for that team. Now will be one of the best teams in the league within the next 3 years. Rivera gets
Does this
fired.
guy
yeah,
he owns other teams.
Right.
He's like
Chapo includes NBA. Yeah. You think? Yeah. What is that? Did Magic like raw dog thousands of women and probably a few men over his illustrious 12-year career that was interrupted for 4 years by AIDS?
Not sure if you're.
So it's like, let's get rid of this Magic gentleman.
Or the Dodgers. The
What is DC? Commander. Okay.
Yeah.
Commandos would be so much better.
Guys are underwear.
Yeah.
Be Ross. Or
Joey
be the right. You always talk about going commando.
Right, yeah.
And he was wearing
So
all of Chandler's clothes.
Good times.
Good times.
What else you got?
Talk a little. I did what my good just because playing right. We're playing pretty is I think playing above
right,
and they like their night of the game. No strength for second. A lot. He had on a hit and run. He had Gomes going to hit and run, and Gomes was years too. Bellinger got on second. Was it Bellinger? I don't know who. Cap. He scored on the right side, and then on ball.
Yeah,
it was nice to see him get a run that way.
Here
yeah. Season goes on, it's going to be interesting.
It's so good to see baseball without.
Yeah.
Well,
Alex did take the
ships are just it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's for the.
But I like this way that it should be. But the other teams, the Ed's team the last 5 years, besides the Cubs, the Rays started out 13-0, tied the Brewers and Braves, 87 Brewers and 82 Braves, I think it was. So
yes,
since 87, nobody started to see them with 13 or more wins, and the Braves got 13. They lost 2 in a row. Then they won one since then. So they're 14-2 now, or 15-2.
Juan Nieves was like cheering that they wouldn't get one more.
Yeah, they were top champ Don Shula and the rest of the guys champagne after that. What? Why are you guys having champagne? Oh, I thought we were supposed to every time someone else.
Who was the major in '87? Was it Treblehorn or
No, wasn't it?
Harvey
Oh,
Kane?
87.
No,
No,
Harvey's
Kane was
gone by
gone.
then.
It might have been Treblehorn. You might be right.
I don't know.
The front. Remember the Sports Illustrated? Bruno was Rob Deere running the bases. Rob Deere, the king of the strikeout or home run. He was the original.
Yeah, that's right. He was all or nothing.
Yeah, and he had sweet hair too, like a mullet. So,
Oh, yeah.
so the Rays are looking good right now. I don't know. That's Treblehorn. Okay.
Wow.
They start out. I was talking to like, oh, really? Only 14,
15.
4 so to make the playoffs.
Well, there was
and plus game series because lost to the Padres in the ALCS or whatever.
That's right.
Or NL.
84.
Would have been 7. Brewers would have maybe came back. That's the year that the Tiger 35. That's pretty
Check out that '87 B.J. Surhoff, coach. He was for a while. Ernie, Rob Deere, Robin Yount, Glenn Braggs, and Cecil still there. Jimmy Gantner, Billy Joe Robideau.
Mounter left right after that. Then
Yeah, it had to be right after.
Well, it was early '90s when he won the. Did he win 1 or 2 with the Blue Jays?
Blue Jays too, I think. The
One for
Twins,
sure.
he might have
He
won.
was on the
With,
Joe Carter home run team, right?
he might have won with the Twins too in '91. Or did he come
I think it
back
was
for
Blue,
the Twins?
I don't know because he managed the Blue Twins. Did he play with the Twins?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
we won. He was on the Joe Carter team. The Joe.
Mitch Williams.
Yeah.
Well, this magic computer, it gives me all the information. Yeah, very informative. And so he was with Toronto in '93, '95. I don't know what years they won. I don't.
Yeah, I thought it was 90. Who was the Blues? What again?
93, 94, 95.
I think won in 90 for sure, and I won back to back then.
Yeah, those are some good teams.
I think he MVP.
93 was World Series MVP. He didn't play in the other years.
Okay, but he was MVP. I thought it was not the league MVP. It was World Series MVP though.
Yeah,
he was all coked up.
Yeah, that's when he had a good 82 World Series. So I mean, terrible. I think he was the first guy to get. He was up there. Him and Jeff on the sidelines, you know. He's there.
Went by the belly of the hills, Hilton.
Yeah.
Or,
Hey, you showed
your old house.
That's Shaq.
So they're building a house where we saw it. It's building a top. Guess how many houses?
35.
LA for sure. LA it's for sure the largest
houses. It's one.
35 small.
I don't
compared to
know.
Some of those.
Size of mine.
50,000 square feet.
I'd say 90,000 if it's the biggest one.
Higher.
125,000 square feet.
100.
Higher.
130,000 square feet.
Wow.
And this house was supposed to be 150, but the neighbors complained. So they dropped it to
Really?
130.
Can you imagine the painting contract on that thing? Jesus.
Can you imagine how many
130
maids you need?
How many kids does he have?
130,000 is like bigger than like some hotels.
They're going to have a big, those robotic ones that go
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Oh, the iRobots.
Yeah, it's
Or
gonna be
the
like a
Roombas.
cleaner. Yeah, the AI maid you're gonna have. It's gonna
Right.
be
Could you-
It's gonna be like the
what
little
it-
girl that was. Just
Unless
that
you're
creepy AI
planning
girl.
on a really big, like maybe he's Catholic, you know, you have a lot of kids. 130,000 square feet. What'd you even do with that?
Yeah.
Well, I guarantee there's going to be a pool as part of that.
Yeah, you probably have a
Bowling alley, if you ever watch Kingpin,
Mhm.
you know,
I don't know.
Basketball.
a pickleball court.
Yeah.
all indoors. You don't even need it. It never rains out in LA.
Not recently. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. It was crazy. 130, and then a lot of these houses, like you see, aren't even owned by owned by hedge fund managers and people money that's been moved down, or it's like the one house we went by was pretty big, and the woman the lady they named, I can't remember, was an actress, and she was kind of like not a huge actress. I didn't believe in that. Then it's like, well, what's her husband do? Oh, he invented like novelty stuff like whoopee cushions and stuff. That's where that money comes from.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Damn.
Oh yeah. No.
So
these are houses like.
Where was this 130 house?
It was in the Hollywood Hills.
Okay.
It was. I have a bike. I'll show you a picture after. It was crazy.
Probably nice view of the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, it was. It overlooked everything. It was like you're like of how 100,000 is the big. It's
building a house. How much cost?
Oh, probably almost $100. LA say it's $500. So it's
like the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Straight up. It's 18 floors.
It leads
Going
out
up.
over the cliff. It's all cantilevered. Frank Lloyd Wright model.
Yeah. So yeah, it was crazy. Some of the stuff you see out there. Like I said, it's insane. This money people have. It's these. It's like,
isn't there?
Taxes. I mean,
Taxes?
I couldn't afford the taxes.
Well, see, now if you were building a house, like you were saying, wouldn't you? I mean, he's probably not Catholic, but wouldn't you create like some sort of a church? That way you don't have to pay taxes on it.
Oh, I like the way he's thinking here.
Church?
California, you probably get taxed twice for a church.
Like Hale Bop you're talking about?
Yeah.
Or,
Got to wear the sneakers for that one,
what's
right?
The David Koresh one, the
Branch Davidians.
Branch Davidians. So you're talking that, Rick?
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
His accent.
Whatever it takes.
8,000 square foot Kool-Aid factory.
I just won't invite the Dalai Lama anymore.
Yeah.
No.
That's
what?
Weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Convinced some young to suck his tongue.
The kids in the mouth, and then doing something. He stuck his tongue out in his tongue. And he had to apologize. Probably wasn't.
To do it with people
We
watching.
do that in Tibet all the time. What the hell's wrong with that?
Well, yeah, what was he apologizing about? People saw it? Or
Yeah,
they
he's
did it?
apologizing because he got caught.
I tried to do that down by the lake down there. You know, we were going for a walk, and there were a bunch of kids, and I'm like, "Hey, who wants to suck my tongue?"
I thought you were doing the geese again.
Yeah, the geese honk. Lost a
Ed's really good with the geese.
I lost an inch off my tongue. that goose.
Oh, look at the flying cobra.
So yeah, I read the story. I didn't know what he did, but he made
Oh,
a kid
it was gross.
made a
I couldn't
kid
even look at it. I had to
suck
turn
his
away.
Tongue.
What the hell?
So
Yeah. Well, he's a leader of
here's
the world.
a little something for you.
We should follow his lead.
Podcast on the way down to St. Louis, and speaking of religion, really quick. All right, Jesus Christ, born 2,024 years ago. So do math here. They say Christ. Before,
Really?
yeah.
Well, that's before.
Before.
Or how do you think they got pizza?
Like four.
Pizza.
Or salad.
call.
Or salad. Yeah, these were like 40 years before Jesus Christ was supposedly born. And I say supposedly because I don't know.
Yeah, none of us do. We don't have like real records.
Yeah, there's no real records of it. And it's just putting everything into perspective like that. Like 40 years difference. How do we have so much knowledge about what happened? About
The one
wars
is
and all that,
is the
man?
pyramids closer to Jesus? How is that called?
Closer to Jesus or closer to dinosaurs?
Is Jesus's birth closer to the building of the pyramids or to nowadays?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It's
I'd say closer to nowadays.
It's 1,000 years closer to nowadays.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a lot. The pyramids were that preceded
I don't
him
know.
that
Yeah,
much.
It's just it got me thinking. You know, I don't think too
Well,
much.
yeah,
I
it's,
try not to.
It makes you think.
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I've been down on you've been down there too, like in Mexico, and you go on some of those ruins and they're 1,000 years old or 1,500 years old. And that's still not even back to Jesus's time or Julius Caesar. It's crazy some of the times.
And the architecture is incredible.
Yeah.
On that stuff.
It is amazing. Some of the carvings and without tools, really, like we'd consider tools.
Oh yeah. I mean, where are they gonna plug in their circular
Well,
saw?
yeah, there's nowhere to charge your batteries. They didn't even have a charger.
They couldn't.
They had batteries though.
They had the
They just
batteries.
had no charge.
They actually did have batteries. Even the Egyptians had batteries, but they didn't have a place to charge them. Crazy.
That's interesting. It's crazy.
It's just you start thinking about it.
Oh, Willie, you got birthdays?
I do.
Do you really?
I do have birthdays.
Good. I've been studying all week.
One last one for you before you push that button.
Yeah.
Willie was born before or after Jesus?
I didn't hear the end of that
I'm
one.
gonna say with. With.
He's got the Birkenstocks. There it is.
Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is the day. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday, dear someone today.
And birthdays are good.
I love it.
So yeah, we got birthdays here today, kids.
Okay.
So who's starting?
Let Rick start.
I'll go.
Rick,
Rick, Scott, Ed.
Okay.
I'm gonna screw this up.
Way to go, Ed. 69. Say it. Let's get
Ellen Barkin.
Oh,
she's. I never really
from
thought
Buckaroo Banzai.
Did you ever think she was even good looking?
No, she looks like a horse's foot.
Oh, okay.
Johnny's got that kind of like
or a camel's toe.
Yeah, that's the only movie I even know she was in was Buckaroo Banzai. I'm trying to think of what other movies she was in.
She was in that one with Mickey Rourke, wasn't she? Or am I thinking the wrong?
I'll say 66. I don't know. I have no clue.
Man, she can be up there, but
yeah, it's hard to tell.
I'm gonna say 63.
I'm gonna say 65.
69.
Damn it! I'm gonna say it too. Son of a bitch! I told you to say it, Rick.
Right after the baddie comes to the
Gives me a
What kind of
yeah. You disgust me.
John Cryer.
Ooh.
Not 69.
Ducky
from Hiding Out.
I'm gonna
2.5 Men.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say he's 54.
59.
I'm gonna go 50.
Ooh. Ed.
Oh, this sucks.
Peter Billingsley.
Oh, I just watched him in the new
Story.
Christmas Story. Hey, it was okay.
Oh, so let's see.
And chocolate milk fame. Was it chocolate milk? Oh no, Life cereal.
Life cereal.
And chocolate milk. Didn't he do chocolate milk? Hershey's chocolate milk story?
I think he did as well.
But Life cereal for sure.
60.
63.
Oh, Peter Billingsley. I think he's. I'm gonna say he's 51.
52.
Ooh.
Man, he was young when he did that then, huh?
Yeah.
Big time.
I was thinking he was like 13 or something and just they looked young.
Victoria Beckham.
Ooh. I used to have a huge crush on her in the Spice Girls.
She was posh.
Posh Spice.
I like
I
scared.
follow her on Instagram.
I like Spice. I just right.
I'm a fast 40.
Baby Spice. What the other one is?
The blonde.
She was. Jerry,
That's the one. Stuff not stuff.
Who we talking?
Victoria Beckham. This guy knows
Tell me what you want.
everything
What you
about
really
her.
want.
No,
Tell me
I
what
don't
you
know
want.
how
Tell me
old
what
she
you
is.
want. I wanna.
I don't marry
I wanna.
David
I wanna.
Beckham. I'm gonna say
Chicka dick bong, chicka bong.
51.
That's what I was gonna say.
Man, I'm gonna say she's like 44. Because
I
he
wish I could bend it like Beckham.
Peyronie's disease.
Pepperonis.
I'm gonna say 50
Look,
then.
Kristen, I'm coming around the corner.
49.
She's
He's not. I am.
You don't think so?
No.
Yep. Rick Moranis.
Ooh, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. TV fame, right?
Yes.
No, Ghostbusters.
And
Honey,
Thrusters
the
as well.
Kids.
You're thinking of the guy that had the. Didn't he have a?
He got punched in the face.
Yeah.
No, but it's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids too, right?
He was in Honey, I Shrunk the
Yeah.
Kids, yes.
Oh, you guys.
And he
make
was
it-
the other guy, Bob and Doug.
Yeah, he had the
Yeah.
mouse
No way,
in his
Hoser.
beard.
No way,
No
Hoser.
way,
He's
Hoser.
like,
Hey,
on the
Hoser.
first day of Christmas, my true love gave a beer.
There's a mouse in my beer. There's a mouse in my case. Did we get a new one?
Now do fucking
Strange brew.
Leghorn
Strange
now.
brew.
Do Leghorn now. Straight for it.
No.
Rick Moranis is going to be 59. He's probably
It's my turn. 64.
68.
70.
Ooh,
wow.
On the
you're
other
getting
right.
there.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Jane Leeves.
Oh, she's from
Frasier and the one the Virgin and Seinfeld.
yeah.
This
She-
is mine.
Yes.
I have no idea who that is.
They were doing a Frasier reboot. I know that.
Red English.
Yeah, she
61. I don't know.
today. is your
65.
birthday. No, I don't think she's that. Oof. Now you guys got me confused. I'm gonna say she's 56.
62.
Wow.
Man, I was the closest. I didn't even know who she was.
Wow.
Nobody's even got one yet, have we?
Conan O'Brien.
Ooh, Rua Pecker. Rick, I think it's you.
It is.
Right? You were Jane Leaves first?
Yep.
Yeah.
54.
Conan O'Brien is, I'm going to say he's 53.
I'm thinking he's older. I'm going to say 59.
60.
Damn it.
Wow. Redhead's aged terribly.
They have no soul.
Yeah.
Suge Knight.
Suge Knight.
Dead.
He's a crazy son of a bitch. He's the one that shook.
Isn't-
He's
isn't
the one
That
that
shot Tupac.
He's
Isn't
the
that
one.
Biggie Smalls?
He's the one that rumored to hug. He hung the ice over the edge of the thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Threatened to kill.
You're up.
Oh, me? Suge Knight. I'm gonna say Suge is. I'm gonna say he's 56.
Don't live that long.
He does.
I'm going to say 58.
I think he's no. You know what? I saw. Oh, you got. Oh, nice.
Ed's got one.
I remember because he's in jail right now, isn't he? Or was?
He was.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know if he
is.
still
I
is.
think he's out.
Yeah.
Man, the lifespan of rapper is just, it's ridiculous.
James Franco.
Ooh.
Good old Jimmy Franco. Who was up?
Yeah.
Beasley.
I am still from Victoria Beckham. Right at you right now.
She's my age. Gross.
James Franco. I want to say 48.
I'm gonna say he's 46.
42.
45.
We're off tonight.
Yeah.
We got one so far.
One. And
One.
it was Suge Knight.
Yeah.
One of my
Kate Hudson. I like her. I'm a fan. All right.
Kurt Russell's daughter,
I'm
right?
gonna say she's 51. My age, 51.
49.
Younger than that. She's Russell's daughter, right?
Yeah, he's old.
I'm going to say she's 44.
Wow. He knows all the girls.
Today is your birthday. Today, Ed.
Oh, great.
Crispin Glover.
Oh,
he's creepy.
Yeah, I don't like that guy.
He's in,
Only Back to the Future. That's it.
That's right.
Nobody would work with him after that.
Wasn't he the odd dude? Wasn't he in the Pacific Heights movie? No, that was Matthew Modine. Was I think I get that
Yeah,
right.
Matthew, very similar.
Pacific Heights with Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
That was a weird
He
movie.
was
McFly.
Chris McGlover is from Back to the Future.
McFly. He's George McFly.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's
He was also, what else was he in? Oh, he was just in a movie I just watched.
He's an odd-looking fella.
After this, I'm going to look
they
it
said
up.
he was so difficult to work with. He's a troublemaker and just insane. So he's got to be, I think he's younger than Michael J. Fox because that was like the joke. And Michael J. Fox is an old man. 63.
66.
Your answer seemed kind of shaky there.
Yeah.
It's
like the time Michael J. Fox played Zorro.
You can never make a Z.
You ever see that with the Family Guy? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all over the place.
What are you guys talking about? I just said your answer's not shaky. You guys are putting words in my mouth. Christopher Glover.
63.
I'm gonna go 4.
59.
Threw me for a loop again.
Who's up?
Oh, me, yeah.
Well,
it's 51.
he was young. So. Remember when he was trying to hook up sick?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, he was on
Whoa.
Tony Danza. Who's the boss?
Oh, yeah, that too.
Did you see that? Don? Who the hell was it? It was my like 2 other people. They actually got great, but you sang it wrong. She was Tony Danza. I just saw it today. She said,
I'm going to say 7.
I'm 69.
We've get right.
Seven kids.
We were close.
Jeez.
We were right there, though.
Oh, no.
Me.
Rob.
He used to be funnier back in the day. But he's still pretty.
52.
I'm gonna go 48.
49.
Double third.
Shorts.
Oh, he's that blonde guy.
Yeah, he's the one that had a rap.
with all the tattoos on his head.
That's
Handgun Harry.
what's his name?
Wrong
Was-
guy.
That's Hand Grenade Herman.
That's the guy that works down
No,
at
that's
Quick
head,
Trip.
That's Head Wound Harry.
Wow, that was long. Who's up now? I'm sorry.
Beasley.
What name are we on?
Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, we have. Oh, nobody's guessed yet. Okay.
41.
28.
39.
33.
Oh, my God.
All right, we got one,
Megan
two,
Fox.
Oh, it's
three,
Megan
four-
Fox.
four-
Yeah.
Yeah, eight more. And they're all they're all sports stars.
I haven't
now.
got one yet.
Yeah.
I'm off.
Candace Parker.
Oh, Candace Parker.
I don't know who that is.
38.
She's gonna join the View.
Is she? That'll be the end of her career.
I don't know. Is she a basketball player?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. She's very good. She just won the
Oh
championship
no,
last
I
year
was
in
thinking
Chicago.
some. I was thinking some.
36.
Candace Owens. I was thinking of Candace Owens. I
Candace
apologize.
She really gonna be on the View?
They're trying to sign her. And she's-
Candace Owens gonna go on the
Oh,
View?
she would destroy
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
She would punch Whoopi Goldberg right in front of everybody.
She would
Why would they want?
destroy
I'm
them.
surprised they want her on there.
She's
'Cause
way
she-
too
Dude,
smart
their
for
viewings.
them.
Their viewings have gone way down.
Yeah, and they know they
That's
need
a good
people,
point.
They need
Yeah.
normal people to watch.
Yeah.
So you need some
Yeah.
conflict and everything, but she'll
You need-
destroy them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd even watch that just to watch her, and she's
She's sexy. She likes white guys too. You're right in there.
Wheelhouse.
You're right in her wheelhouse.
You know what they say? Once you go white, you know you'll stay tight.
They do say that. He just made that up too.
What does that mean? Just make that up.
He didn't know what to say. It's great because he didn't know what to say. And he just threw that out there.
Phrase the
We're getting
pace.
Benchwarmers t-shirts that say that.
Basement bench warmers. Once you go white, you're. I can see the look in his eyes as he's saying it. He's just throwing it out there. It was great.
Nice. And it's stuck.
Who we got? Who we got in here?
Oh my God!
Not Candace Owens.
Candace Parker.
So I said 38.
I said 36.
And then now
35. Oh.
Oh, me. Yeah.
Evan.
38.
Best burger place. It's across street from Power and Paul Mountain High School. Wow. It's called Casper and Williams Nook. It's
Better than Matt.
I've been there. But Casper Nook is get the Juicy Lucy. They got good on these there. Two good fries too. Most people are.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
Got some sexy hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's older than that. I'll go 40.
Let me follow Mo. I'm gonna dissect this for a minute. So let me think here. So he played then.
He doesn't play now.
He doesn't play now. He retired.
He's got great hair.
Well, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Pert plus.
Right? Did he make the Hall of Fame yet? I think
this-
so. So yeah, because he did. So he's retired for 5 years. Made it 2 years ago. What'd you say?
40.
No, I think I said 41. 41. I think I
Yep.
said.
I was low. I was 37. That's way
I'm
too
gonna say
young.
he's 40.
42.
Dang.
I just double
It would
thinking
be
about
you.
it.
Yeah, it would be you. Ooh, up to a big lead now. He's got 3 now.
3.
Oh, it's over. Oh,
I finished
This
that
one's
question.
6. The last one's 6.
Oh, yeah.
Don Mattingly.
This is the last one.
No, we've got 4 more, including this one.
Good old Don Mattingly, huh?
56.
Mattingly, huh? Let me think. He played in the 90s. That's too old though. But I got nothing to lose. 69. That's too old.
He came up in 84. So that's 40 years ago, right? Pretty much 40 years ago. He's probably 21. I'll say
61.
God damn it. That's what I was going to say, too.
Ed Belfour.
Ed Belfour, the old what was it? The Eagle?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't his name, was it?
Yeah.
He was the goalie for the
Hawks and
So Rick, it's you.
No, I just guessed. What's his name?
Oh, you were first for
Yeah,
him.
Rick Mattingly.
So I'm gonna Belfour. I'm gonna say he's Let's say he's 57.
I can't. Maybe it is.
I have no idea.
I'm going to say 54.
58.
And that's Ed.
42.
Burlington.
No, he's got to be older. He's in that.
He didn't have a very long career at Dallas.
I know. That's what I was thinking, but
I'm going to say 38.
I'm trying to think when he was drafted.
yeah, I have no
95.
idea. He wasn't drafted. Wasn't he a free agent?
Was he undrafted?
He was undrafted.
Yeah, he might have
wasn't
been undrafted. Yeah, well, that was
Sucked.
smoke too. Not far. Ooh, Bellinger's second double tonight, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Man, who we guessing again?
He's like me, still thinking of Maria Sharapova, aren't you?
I'm gonna say he's 44.
43.
Right between us.
The last one here for
we
6
had
points.
a Tony Romo sandwich.
Rick's first in this one.
6 points. Marshawn Lynch. Oh, Boots at Collins.
Oh, good base running. Great base running. No. Idea.
43.
9. Damn.
38.
37.
I was going to say Rodgers played with Rodgers. He was a sophomore when he was a senior. God,
I didn't even think about that.
I thought he was older than him.
Ed's got 3. Ed's had a good night. The Masters.
Yeah.
He debate about
Didn't
too
you
much.
get fuck up? Shake it.
I haven't been hearing somebody something for something.
You don't know nothing, but you can borrow me a
3. I have 4, so I got this week's.
All right.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Thank
You got anything else? NBA, anything else we're shaking?
I do have
Go, Willie.
this week in sports history.
Okay, let's make a question. This is where I make my money back.
I'll make questions. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I make my money back. I
Um,
don't know what that means even.
the first pro baseball game was in 1869. What current team in the MLB was that?
You know, I
By big hit.
47.
around the table or no? Ted Williams. No,
That's a
that'd be
pretty
a that'd be a good.
pretty good guess. No, Williams was before. He was 41, 39.
Oh, okay.
47. Oh,
Okay,
I know. Jackie Robinson.
You are correct,
That's
sir.
It took me a second.
Good one. Willie's a violent shaker.
I am.
It's nice having 3 guys like brainstorming because you start throwing out stuff. It's like, wait a second. Now
I'm more into blame.
storming.
Did you shake a day this weekend?
I did. Me, give it to me.
It was like 150.
Was
That's possible.
That's ship captain crew right there.
in night 12-1. They beat this team in 10 innings, 18-16. Mike Schmidt hits 4 consecutive home runs.
Oh, it'd be Phillies Cubs.
It was.
Yeah.
Those games were ridiculous. There was like 3 of them.
It was 12-1, and they came back. Yeah, in 10 innings. That's crazy.
I would have never guessed that right off the bat when you said best comeback, but that was one of those Dave Kingman, Mike Schmidt 3 and 4 home run games.
All right, this guy struck out as 3,500 batter.
What year?
1983.
That's well. Let me think.
Oral Hershiser.
That's a lot. It's a lot of strikeouts. I would.
It's the obvious one.
Nolan Ryan.
Yeah,
it is Nolan Ryan.
Oh, okay. I thought it was too.
No, because I think the record was like 3,400 at the time or something. Or
Did you see that show on him?
Yeah,
Facing Nolan.
Facing
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
That's
Is
a
it good?
How many more?
fantastic
Because I got a Nolan Ryan thing here. You want to hear some crazy stuff? Sorry, Willie, am
No,
I
go ahead.
stealing
No,
your
no,
thunder?
no, go ahead. Go
Give
ahead.
me a second here. I got it. I just saw it a second ago on here.
Oh, let me ask one real quick.
Performance
one,
issues.
Yep.
This Cleveland center fielder turned an unassisted double play in 1918.
1918.
Honus Wagner.
I watched it. I seen it. I just couldn't believe it.
he had the Marquee Network back then.
Gordon Schmidt.
Cleveland center fielder Napla Joy. I don't know.
Tris Speaker.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
Tris
is.
Speaker.
Wait.
Yeah.
So let me pull up this stuff. Oh crap! I sorry, I haven't looked at this. There was some crazy stats, but I don't even. It's too much to read.
Well, let's look around and see if you find a way he's giving.
Yeah.
Throw a couple more out.
This guy in 1977, this first baseman, hit his first home run. He played in the American League East.
Fielder.
Was it
1977?
Eddie Murray?
You're correct.
Eddie Murray. Eddie
Great-
Murphy?
great player.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy? He's cooking Giantsville brats? No, it's Charlie Murphy and Charlie Murphy.
This Super Bowl winning quarterback announced his retirement from football in 1995.
95 Super Bowl winning quarterback. So, the punky QB knows as Jim
Yeah,
McMahon.
Jimmy.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
I just saw him in CS Criminal Minds.
Yeah. Looking good.
This quarterback was the first round draft pick in 1998.
Oh,
You'd say 1998.
Peyton Manning.
You are correct.
Yeah. And number 2 was Crazy Ryan Leaf. Nut job.
He is really good on the radio, though.
Wait, he's
Dan Patrick will have him in on there every once in a while, and he does a great job.
He's all hopped up on Mountain
Ian
Dew. What do you
Happ's going
expect?
yard.
Stadium in the Midwest opened in 1912, and this team beat the Cleveland Indians 6-5. Used to be called Briggs Stadium.
It beat the Indians, you said?
6-5, 1912.
Is it
You
still
think
open,
of-
the stadium?
No,
It's old
no.
Detroit.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Detroit. Yep. In 1916, this team plays their first game at Wegman Park. They beat the Cincinnati Reds 7-6.
You should know this one.
From the Cubs?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cubs.
Yep.
Wegman
which is
Field, yeah.
which is now Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian Happ is on track to steal 93 bases this year.
Ian Happ is killing the ball right now. He just got a hit. And great. And it was who the Cubs just signed? Was it Happ?
Yeah, they did. They signed
That's a great. They're smart. They're doing it right. They're signing these guys. Well, they're signing these guys that are good players. Then they get that one player to go with these guys.
Yeah.
And if it could be a pitcher. Who
Well,
cares?
you got Soto, you got Otani, you've got
Otani's the one they've been.
Yeah, there's guys that's going to be out there.
Yeah, because I guess Suzuki and I don't know. We'll see.
So when Otani's contract comes up, do you pay him as a pitcher or do you pay him as a hitter?
Pay him.
You pay him whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So, really farm judge probably.
I was thinking 600.
It's going to be something crazy.
Yeah. And if he isn't great, I'll take his hitting
all day long.
In the middle of line, and you're number 2 in your lineup or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Here's a couple. Are you done, Willie? Or you got?
I got one here.
Oh,
Thought it was in 1944, this legalized coaching from the bench.
Oh, was it bad?
Coaching from
No
the bench.
NBA or whatever.
NFL.
NFL. Yeah, I don't.
Well, you couldn't coach from the bench before that.
I guess not.
George Halas, what a stupid rule. Dummy.
So going back to Nolan Ryan, I had an article here. It's a long article, but every pitch that Ryan threw for the Houston Astros between 1980 and 1988 was collected and recorded. 27,900 pitches. Of those, 17,000 were fastballs, not one below 90 miles an hour.
Never won a Cy Young award either.
No.
Yep, greatest pitcher never to win a Cy Young. I mean, there's just so many. They still say the record fastball was 100.9 miles an hour, but when they measured that, that was 10 feet from the plate back then. Now they measure essentially coming
Yeah,
right
now
out of
they
the
measure
hand.
Right out of the hand, yeah.
Therefore, Nolan Ryan's pitching speed as measured today would be minimum 106 to 110. If you watch some of his games when he was like 45,
he was just country strong too. That's what he was.
dude, he was just throwing balls by guys, and they couldn't even. You watch some of the like that no hitter. I think it was against Toronto, where Roberto Alomar can't even catch up to it.
Right. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So I know Trout's won an MVP, but he. Oh wow, they're just killing the ball. I know Trout has won an MVP, but he kind of was the Trout in pitching because he'd always. I'm guessing he finished second a bunch of times.
No,
Cy Young.
No, he didn't even finish.
Really?
I think only once or something.
Was he one of those guys that got shafted because maybe he wasn't a friendly fella and disliked the media? The media's it's a big click.
He was a bit bristly.
It's a big click. It's a big click
As soon as he
baseball.
was done with baseball, he went right home, did work. He had ranching to do.
Yeah. He'd go 19 and 16 every year, strike out 360, 70 guys. And, you know, he
His
just
team was never.
he walked 200.
Did he win a World Series ever?
With the Mets.
The
Yeah,
Mets, the first
69.
his sophomore.
He was
his,
a relief
first year.
pitcher.
with Seaver.
But he never won one as a starter, though.
You got to remember, they didn't probably on those pitching staffs. He was probably the only guy they had. You know, you think
But
about.
I'm just saying
well,
that that's a lot to do with MVP, Cy Youngs and stuff too. Your team has to be pretty. I mean, I guess I should have. You can get away MVPs pitching. Though Alan Cartara won it last year, and he
but
wasn't on the
everybody
best
wins
team.
a gold glove isn't always on the best team.
Yeah, that's true.
When Aroldis Chapman threw a 105-mile-an-hour fastball, the fastest one ever recorded, it crossed the plate at 96.5 miles an hour. Nolan Ryan, 99. His balls were still so 3 miles an hour faster than anything that's recorded now is the top. So he's probably throwing about 7 or 8 miles an hour faster than these guys now. You see throwing 96, 97. More than that, he might be throwing 10 miles an hour faster than them.
Yeah, he's just like I said, country strong. Just
And his
farming,
curveball
ranching.
was stupid too.
So Chris and I had a conversation, a drunken night, and we're in Detroit eating pizza. All things
Little Caesars.
Oh, it was the fucking best pizza I ever had.
Was it a Detroit style pizza? The square with the burnt edges?
No,
Oh, it wasn't the best.
Those are good.
They
Not burnt edges, but crispy cheese edges.
they had bacon, like bacon bits, but it was bacon on it, and it's like they not deep fried, but they fried the pepperoni before they put it on the pizza.
Yeah,
Ooh, and it got like
good
a,
idea.
like a chip.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
From a starting major league pitcher, you don't get to pick, but one starting major league pitcher out of 100 throws, how many could you hit fair?
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, probably only 1 or 2.
That's what I was saying. I was maybe fair.
I would have
not
to
bunting,
practice
not
to that.
Well, if I just throw my bat out in
Not
front of
bunting.
it.
Still,
Not
even
bunting.
doing that, you're not
I'd
making
say
contact.
47.
I like it.
I'd be under 5, 3, 2.
Dude, she was in the double digits. I was like, you don't understand.
No way.
You don't understand.
What was the other question she had?
What is the most difficult game to play of the 4 major sports?
Oh, major sports.
Of the 4 major sports: baseball, basketball, football, and hockey.
They're all hard. I mean, because if you can't skate, I mean, you're screwed. You can't play hockey. Baseball's got more specialized skill. The hitting thing is just ridiculous.
There's a lot of hand-eye to the hockey too. You think
Yeah.
about it. I mean, you're one a slap shot at skates. You're
Yeah.
So I think there's.
I've skated, and I don't skate very much, but I've gone out probably about 4 or 5 times, and I can tell I've got here, jumping backwards and skating.
Yeah.
backwards.
Right. Doing
But
bungees and
if I had
triple
a-
axles?
If I had a hockey stick, it's kind of like a third leg out there.
You're right.
I could lean on that, and I could smack the puck. I don't know where the fuck it's going to go. Mighty Ducks, 1 out of 5 going towards the net, but
yeah.
But
I
these
could pick that up a lot quicker.
These
than I could
guys
pick
don't lean
baseball.
at it though because
No.
they're stick handling.
You're
I mean,
right.
yeah.
You're right. But
What you were saying, I saw my nephew on. He was playing the state tournament, and I was watching the game on TV. He took a one-time. He's on one knee, sliding, hitting up, hitting the top of the net. Maybe 18 feet. It's crazy. And that speed.
And you got to
And
mess that line.
He changed the direction and to get to hit.
I think they're all different.
Right, they're all different
I mean,
skill sets.
look
Yeah.
at- Even when you all played basketball, it's. Are you saying just doing it, or at the level they're doing it now, like the pro level you're talking?
I just now which one takes talent to play.
I mean, baseball. I mean, they always say the Michael Jordan thing, but he was really bad at it when he did that. But you almost have to grow up hitting a ball.
I mean, you take out the the specialized players.
But I mean, Jordan. I
Deion
mean, he
Sanders,
wasn't
stuff
great,
like
but
that.
Jordan did get some hits. It wasn't like
And he was a world class athlete,
I
of
mean-
the best of the.
long.
Yeah.
You
Quick
have to,
speed.
you have to be taught with how to use your
Right.
arms, get through the
Right.
zone and all that. I mean, you have to be taught. That takes a long time to learn. Like Chris Bryant, he's probably almost as long, but he knows how to get his hand through his zone and quick with it. His hand. I mean,
Isn't there a
Jay
shortstop?
Winfield, same thing, giant guy.
Yeah, giant guy. Isn't there a shortstop out there right now? He's like 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah, O'Neal Cruz, I think.
broke his ankle.
the one broke.
Just
Yeah, the
broke
guy
his
for
ankle, yeah.
the Pirates, right?
Yeah.
Guy was just.
I mean,
giant.
yeah. I mean, look at Judge; he's huge. It's
and he's tall.
It's tough. Yeah. Oh, you've seen him in the shower movie?
Peronis.
Saw him around the corner.
Yeah, I think they're all. I think if we're gonna add other sport, I think golf
Is that a periscope?
is probably just as tough.
Yeah,
because
it's difficult.
I understand the ball's moving out in baseball, but golf, I mean, it seems like to be a lot simpler. We all here can go golf, and we ain't gonna hit.
Now, one of us can
we
make
might
par.
we might hit one of those shots. You watch a pro play on 18 holes, you might hit 3 shots that good in your round.
We'll tell you.
You can putt. You
And I had pets. What is
Gila
seventh? Down road and it goes
at Pets. Would you
trees and I
really?
yes.
Oh, Nikes.
Shot up here.
Would you hit?
Eagle it?
No. Kristen's, but it was
Nice.
early in the morning.
Nice and high. Get up over.
It was beautiful shot. I'm just gonna leave it at that. The rest.
One shot that
Yes.
keeps you coming out
Yep.
every.
Did you get in? Are we getting in that?
Which one?
For
He asked, "You want to golf?" He got the team in. I'm in. You're in too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me,
That's
you,
what
and
they said.
Glenn, and we need one more guy. Are you doing Willie?
Is it?
I don't know.
I have to look.
I think it was the week after
Ooh.
Fondy, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right, Fondy.
Yeah, I should go. Okay, Jane will be out of town, so I'll go. I just got party. Yep, sir. Just got to make sure I watch.
Was
the
it?
home, watch the dog. Let the dog go.
Who's gonna?
Where's Jace at? Jace when you need him.
But yeah, I'm in. I told Glenn I'm in. I don't know if he's listening. He was before, but yeah, he's got. I think I looked at the list. His name's on there. So
Okay.
me, you, him, and whoever else. Me.
It'd be fantastic.
Shooting somebody. It's golf. Maybe Eric might, but I don't know if he'll be able to. I don't know if he's busy or not.
He's Ryan thing. His arm eventually gave about 1993. I think it was his 27th year. He was 46 years old. UCL. He threw one last pitch in order to throw, and he hit 9 on his test pitch, and he was like, "Yeah, my arm."
That was loud.
98. Positioning elbow.
But they're in the world. It's a shame that they can be masters of the game off their single game and hang out. But obviously, you can get people to hang out at their stadium. Not the ambassador, like the one time I was at park and served me a
I made jokes about
sitting there and look up, score has been Peter. The Brewers like doing made some fit. Matt Steinbrink is
they got like
yeah,
Gorman saw.
Yeah. for started Forza Foods, and they have
Yep.
Forza does?
Forza. It's I've got it's awesome.
You gonna serve
But
that at the picnic this year?
Oh, I had it last year, but the only
Yeah.
problem it's not a squeeze. It's a pour because it's chunks.
Chunky.
Yeah,
but they
it's good.
They have barbecue. They have barbecue sauce with jar in it. They have.
I don't know if I'd like that.
Yeah. Well, it probably
Sweet, sour, or sweet and spicy.
Yeah, but if you like jardinera with the mustard, brats,
Oh, yeah.
sausage, awesome.
I'm in.
Yeah, I thought something else I was going to tell you guys, and I forgot now.
When is the picnic? Usually August, right?
We might do it in July this year
Fantastic.
because Jenny's going to Hawaii, I believe, with one of Sienna's friends going there for a Sweet 16. The mom invited. She didn't want to go, so Jenny's going to go too.
I
So
heard
said,
Hawaii's beautiful.
Go ahead. I want to go, but not this year. I'm not going.
Where in Hawaii?
I don't know. Honolulu, maybe. I'm not sure where they're going. I don't know, Ed. I have no idea.
Yeah, Honolulu. I mean, it's Chicago with palm trees.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
know they don't have an interstate in Hawaii?
No, they do not, because there's no other states.
Mm-hmm. They have an intrastate.
Yeah.
H1,
The
H2,
roads
and
it's,
H3.
in Oahu, like by Honolulu, the roads are tough. I mean, there are cars everywhere, and
But yeah,
it's
she's
busy.
going, so I don't think we'll do it that month, but we'll probably do it in July, possibly this
Okay.
year. That's the plan.
You're not going to go to Hawaii then?
No, I don't. I want
it's
to.
It's a long flight.
I want to eventually. I do want to go, but I
Yeah.
don't want to go. It's hanging out with friends, and Jenny's fine laying by the pool while they're goofing off. She'll live by the pool all the time. She don't care, and she'll do whatever. So
Well, I could probably go along as like the
Chaperone?
Chaperone, yeah. So the moms could like go out and have fun, and I'll take care of all the girls by the pool.
But you got to tuck your balls in,
You're just gonna
okay?
walk-
It's
you're just gonna
Hawaii.
Walk around like this.
It's Hawaii. It's
yeah, it's her friend. Her friend Gianni.
a sweet 16 party, huh?
Just to go. It's just.
Did we even have
Gianni
those?
And a couple of her relatives, and they invited Sienna, this other girl they know. So just
Oh, okay,
a couple
cool.
of her guys, just because her and Sienna are like real good friends.
That should be a good
Yeah,
time
that
for
girl's nice.
Yeah.
You know, every Hawaiian word ends in a vowel.
Yeah, no kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
And there's only, I forget how many, there's only like 17 letters.
Mm-hmm.
It's all H's and K's and L's.
Hmm.
So it's like, oh, let's go down to Hamakalakaluka. And it's like, great. Oh, right next to Waimea.
God bless you.
Come on, Walla.
Yeah.
Come on, I want to leave you. Melekaliki. Is that from Hawaii?
Yeah. There's
No.
M's too. Yeah.
That's a great
M's.
one of my favorite Christmas songs. Melekaliki
Is the thing to do.
Well, if you're there, you got to go to make them like Diamond Head and
Everything's expensive there, though.
very expensive.
Everything's got to be imported, right?
Yep.
Except for
Problem
the
is,
pineapples.
They only
Jenny
have
won't-
like enough food for it. It's
with
like a week or
With Jenny
something
going,
there.
she won't appreciate the food as much as I probably would. So
Yeah, there's
pokey, the spam, all that good stuff.
I've never had spam.
The spam stuff that we had and
Yes.
he's made a couple times.
Spam masubi.
Yep. You
It's
like
good.
rice?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll have to make it again then. I'll
Yeah.
bring some one of these days.
It's good. It's you like and spam's. It's nothing wrong with it. Fine. It's go. It
Smoke.
goes good with this. You were at the restaurant. That
You won't
spam
eat it.
thing?
I had it at Sushi.
Oh, the spam. Did you
Yeah,
have it
yeah.
the night we were out?
No.
All gummied up?
No.
No.
Oh, gummy. No, jeez.
I don't remember.
We could have been eating poi all night. We'd have been. This is fucking awesome.
3 fingers.
We could have been eating Rosie's roast beef all night. What? It was on my sandwich. You said. Wait.
The food in Hawaii is, if you get the, you
Well,
gotta,
you gotta
get
find the
the
right
fish
place. Like,
stuff.
the diner's right
Or
here.
the pork.
The pokey places, like
Yeah.
the fresh tuna, like they get right out of the ocean across the street.
I had great
Right,
poke there. I had Kahlua ham or Kahlua pork. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I guess the food it's not anything. I mean,
Nah,
I should put the fresh fish would be what I'd be
Yeah.
looking for. Any fresh fish is some
The sushi, most of the sushi places are really good there.
yeah. So, but I don't know. I think they're gonna go. I think they're still debating, but I think they're gonna go. So anyway, I don't know. I got in that.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Patrick Wisdom, another hit.
So, anything else you guys got tonight? Anything else you want to bring up? I think we hit a lot of stuff. A good show. Ed, you got anything?
I just got my closing thoughts. I think
Rick,
left.
Okay, Rick, you got anything you want to add? Anything
I'm
you want
good.
to talk about?
I'm good.
We hit the MLB. We hit the NBA. We're gonna have in 2 weeks or so. We're gonna have our draft show.
27th is the draft show.
27th is our draft show. So tune in for that. But we're gonna have a show next week. I think everybody's around next couple weeks.
Sure.
Okay, we'll do a show next couple weeks. But yeah, closing thoughts. Then let's start with Ed. Closing thoughts.
So I saw this article that the city of Toronto has asked the Canadian government for permission to decriminalize hard drugs like crack and fentanyl. so you wouldn't be arrested for having them or anything, and it would apply to children as young as 12 years old.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. So you can sell fentanyl anabolic steroids to little league players, but Billy gets suspended if he throws a spinner. Seriously, candy flavored vapes are a no-no, but would you like some trank for that sore arm? I don't know.
Oh, I
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
Rick, any closing thoughts?
Testing out everything here.
Just making sure it's all working still. Even Jordan's laughing at it.
There you go. Yeah, no real closing thoughts. Just I think I may have to start up a t-shirt company. So, ideas are flowing today.
Are we all going to have T-shirts next week?
Yeah.
Get the cricket going. Get it fired up.
Once you go white,
I wear extra large.
No, we're doing. Once it gets a little nicer out, I say we do a medium fashion show here. We bring like 4 or 5 mediums. We pick them out of a bag, and then
we slap them
just
on.
random ones. You don't get to pick. You just put your hand in, pull it out, and that's what you got to wear.
That'd be nice.
I know it would be.
I'll grab some Santa shirts.
Yeah, whatever.
Smalls.
I don't want to ruin her clothes.
Look,
Can you imagine?
He's got belly button fuzz on my shirt.
Can you imagine? Is this ketchup? No, he had hot dogs.
No, he was eating hot dogs.
Definitely not ketchup.
Why he wore a white shirt? So yeah, t-shirt company, good idea, Rick. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Gotta think of a name for him.
Oh my god!
Hey, we still got to name your boat.
Oh, we got a lot of boat names.
No, still in storage. Haven't taken.
Oh, we didn't do the boat name.
You coming back next week?
I should be.
Let's do boat names.
Boat
Yeah, let's
names.
do Rick boat names next week.
And just invite the 2 of our.
Yeah, we had a few. It went down. It's been going on. I don't know if we're having audio issues. I have no idea. But before now, it seems okay. But
I can hear us. That's what matters.
that's all that matters.
I don't the fans. I don't even like most. Yeah, what Rick said. I
So,
say
yeah,
you said it more clearly
I'm
than I
gonna
ever
think
could.
of a name for Rick's t-shirt company and boat. Yeah. What's it? Hot dog on the hallway.
The hallway.
Is that a bolt part?
The hallway?
The hall, yeah.
That's why I didn't get it at first. I was like, why do you name a t-shirt the hallway? I was like, the boat.
The hallway.
I love it. See,
Hot dogs
Put
and
it,
hallways.
write it down. Write it down for next week. We'll laugh at it again because we're all going to forget.
Willie, closing thoughts.
What I did learn this week is that Tom Seaver had his first win against which team in 1967?
I'll say the Cubs.
You are correct.
Huh?
6-1.
I think you can name a lot of teams that
Yeah.
rookie pitchers that beat the Cubs.
Yeah.
In their first game.
About all of them.
I get to pitch against Cubs. Okay, cool.
Damn.
Yay!
Hey.
You're really good at screaming.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I gotta find it now. Now you gotta be excited.
Wait a second. You're pitching against the Cubs, Scott.
Good screaming, everybody. You're all really good at that.
You're really good at being the Cubs.
Oh.
So yeah, I think that's all I got. Rick, thanks for joining us tonight. Stopping
Appreciate
by.
it. Thank you.
I want to thank Rick for this awesome hat.
Yeah, they were giving away. It was,
That was a
at
giveaway?
America Park. Yeah, it was a giveaway.
Great
They
hat.
tried to give me the stadium, but I can't afford the taxes. Maybe I could have if I created a pair.
You go to a Bears game. What do they give you? Like a napkin every
What's
time?
this? It.
Yeah. Bunch of koozie.
Pin for nice.
No, that's for my
He's got
flare.
3
It's for my flare.
He's got 6 points of flair.
Oh, 2 things of flare.
What?
You get a pair.
What do they say on them? Oh, one free. Oh, put them on your nipples.
Winged wheel.
Oh, their nipple. Covers.
Willie, 6 is the minimum.
6, right?
There's a sticker in it too. It looks like there's a magnet.
Holy shit.
Look at
Oh,
that.
let me see. We got anything where they hang it down here?
Put it on my pacemaker.
Next to my belly.
We got nothing down.
A metal plate and
Is there a sticker?
It's a-
Any stickers?
Put on here.
I don't want to take Willie's stand.
Uh,
You have any? No, there's
stickers.
stickers.
No.
Oh.
You have to talk to Eric about that.
Yeah, he doesn't.
oh,
It's hilarious.
I didn't think it was a joke.
I still miss chances to get. I gotta get Basement Benchwarmer podcast stickers and hand them out. We take them to place and stick them on stuff.
Yeah,
when I was at Disney, I'm like, I should stick these all over their bathroom. Oh, they probably wouldn't, but I probably catch me. Just stick them anywhere. Like when I'm like,
you know what? Hey, I do a lot.
Yeah.
I'll get some made. I'll get a made Basement Benchwarmer podcast. Tune in.
Yeah.
So whatever. I'll make something.
I'll tell you what.
You can put a thing on there. Something about where'd you find this? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Where in the world is Basement Benchwarmer sticker?
And then go to our website and tell us where you found it.
Yeah.
I can figure that
There
out.
you go.
I found it in Panama. I found a closed Walski's in a bathroom. Did you ever see those?
Yeah.
Bar in Milwaukee, right?
Yeah, I mean, and there's one like stuck on the door. I was like, yeah, that's what I was singing.
Yeah.
Nobody got it down there. It wasn't me.
So yeah, so I gotta get stickers made.
It's
I gotta start a t-shirt company.
Oh, Dragon Balls. That's what it's gonna be called. It's gonna be a sack.
Dragon Balls.
It's gonna be a guy holding a sack with two balls, and he's gonna be dragging it on the thing.
Oh, I thought it was a dragon.
But he's breathing fire.
There you go.
Ooh.
He's breathing fire and or he's got like the head like of
and
a
he's
dragon.
on the front of a boat. I'm the king of the t-shirts.
Lollybaggers.
Lollybaggers.
Yeah.
You guys are
Or what?
Lollybaggers. And what was the other one?
What are you guys playing?
Bags.
Oh, Bago.
Yeah, so our show will move to Sundays then, like we always do in summer. Sundays are fun.
Yeah.
We can drink before.
Drink more freely.
Sit outside.
I got to work during the week.
That's why. Well, you got to work. What?
And we can play Coob.
Oh,
yeah,
Coob.
Coob,
Yeah,
yeah,
Coob's the best
Coob,
part. We play Coob before the podcast.
Oh, sweet.
Meet at 6, play some Coob, have a beer, and then come down for the show.
Beer, he says.
I'm in.
Last week we could have, but I wasn't here because the weather was warm.
Way to go.
Glenn cost me 2 Coop championships last year.
Yeah, we can have like a ongoing league winner.
Ooh,
gets
we can
points.
keep points for you team up with different guys each
Yeah.
week, and at the end
Yeah,
of
and
the
then
summer,
$5 if you win something, right?
Yeah.
Where's my damn money?
Here you go, Ed.
Yeah, I didn't win shit.
You did.
You cheated.
I finally won some. I didn't even know their names. I knew Matsuyama.
Remember my name. Anyway, we're the Basement Benchwarmers podcast. Thanks again to Ed, Rick, and Willie. And Jay stopped by for a minute. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Take care.
I hate goodbyes.
Sorry, folks, park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome. Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's Big Ben and there's Parliament.
I'd give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
I feel so